3, 2, 1,
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Beer and Friendship Show with your hosts, John Clauser and Aaron Naylor.
Hey guys, what's up? It is episode 50 here on the Beer and Friendship Show, and we have... You just gotta let him play his thing out. You gotta let him just do his little stuff. And...
It's gonna be my walk-up song at a show I'm doing Tuesday.
Is it really?
Yeah, Careless Whisper.
Nice.
Pretty pumped. I'm gonna pump the crowd up with some George Michael.
So if you can hear, that's Aaron. He's here. I'm here on episode 50
Boy, howdy.
of the Beer and Friendship Show.
Half-century mark.
Jesus Christ. Would you ever think...
Taking a year.
Would you ever think starting out doing those little video casts in my car that we would get to this point?
Probably, because we're not losing anything from this except respect.
Lots of respect.
Like they're on 50, they just keep losing viewers. Like, what are they? Are they aware of their place?
Do they care?
Not particularly.
Not really.
We look forward to this failure, people.
Oh yes, it is fun.
But yeah, we've got a special guest.
We do have a special guest.
He requested to be on episode 50 a while ago, which thank God, because I've been clamoring for months trying to figure out who the fuck was going to be on the biggest episode we've ever had. So far. But yeah, welcome everybody. My favorite cousin, Quentin Theobald Seymour.
Theobald, yes.
Yay!
Don't clap for yourself. Jesus Christ.
I can do.
Who are you? You're nobody. Hey, buddy, what's up? Don't be nervous.
Be here.
How are you?
Wonderful.
You doing all right, buddy?
Yes.
You doing cool? How's the
Home front
how's the home? How's the front?
of that home, or the back of it, or the sides. Whatever.
How's the back of your house going?
Well, really, my 1 year mark is coming up.
His 1 year's coming up. His lease is ending.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I have the option of either signing a month-to-month lease, which goes from $655 to $938.
Holy shit!
What the fuck?
Why?
Yeah.
And you live in the same place we live in, right?
Yeah, but I live in a one-bedroom.
Still though,
Oh.
we pay $938 basically. $940. What, 2?
Yeah.
Well, they want you to sign another year, which is why they make your month-to-month so much higher. So I figured instead of doing that, I might as well just buy a house.
Buy a house.
Well, fuck it. I'll buy a
Make
house.
the same payment. Our
So you
contract,
make the same payment as the rent now or later?
Well, actually, I just paid our last rent today, and since I'm only going to be here for 25 days next month, it was only $524.
You can be here till the November's Christmas.
Pretty much, yeah. The
Thanksgiving.
day before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And actually, we have been looking for and making offers on houses for a while, and our house offer just got accepted the other day.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah.
So you guys officially have a place to do your podcast.
Yeah, we can do our podcast in his house. He's got a huge basement.
Got a huge basement for you guys to do your podcast in.
We're killing it. We are fucking killing it.
Threw my arm out. What's up?
What's up, guys? What's up? Just doing
He's
it.
gonna have a huge basement. I saw the pictures. We can do whatever we want there.
Whatever.
We
Make
can
posters.
We can watch Weekend
We
at
can
Bernie's. We can watch
Weekend at
Shawshank
Bernie's 2.
Redemption. Weekend at Bernie's 2. After Shawshank Redemption, got a sandwich it.
And then we can watch Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Breakfast at Tiffany's. Breakfast
you
at
want.
Stephanie's. Breakfast at Jeffany's. Both or the last two are porns. Breakfast at Jeffany is the funniest name I've come up with in my life.
But you keep on saying we, so you have someone. Are you with someone?
I am.
Oh.
My girlfriend of, well, right around a year. It moved very
Crazy
very
things
quickly.
happen.
Very, very quickly. But,
Do you love her?
I do.
Do you come in her?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Do you comment on her? Do you comment on her? She gonna listen to this?
She might. She was asking about it.
What was she asking about?
Hi, Carly.
Oh,
Hi, Carly. I'm John. I don't think we've ever met, but I have a nice, soothing voice.
Hi, Carly. Right? It's a TV.
Yeah. Or the song. Wait. No, never mind. Anyway, so...
Hi, Jeff. What was his name? Jeffany?
yeah.
Perfect.
To my middle
We're
name.
just gonna keep going back to that. That's what the.
Well, yeah. What was
episode's
she
gonna be
saying?
titled.
What was she asking about?
Well, she was just asking how she can view it, even though it's
on
not a visual
SoundCloud.
thing. But I told her about SoundCloud, so
Finally, she's learning about
she
SoundCloud.
might
The world needs
listen
to know.
in eventually. Once I tell her how to find it.
You guys just need to listen to it together. That's really how you're gonna grow.
Yeah,
as a
just fall
couple.
asleep. Like, fall asleep listening to it. Like, while you guys cuddle and hold each other. You guys can do that.
Yeah.
You can listen to our sweet, soothing voice.
Anything is possible.
Anything's
My-
possible, yeah, it's true.
my-
We do live in America.
We do.
We do live in America.
Not for long.
True. If Trump, what? I won't be for very long if Trump becomes president.
Well, he won't, so I think you're in the clear. I think you're good.
Oh, you don't know. You don't know, son. I know things that you don't know.
Quentin's a
Money corrupts.
political savvy.
Are you really pretty? Oh,
No. God, no.
Quentin watches the local news. I'll have you know.
I don't watch anything because I have 18 channels. I got the most basic package.
Quentin got a basic package where he's supposed
thinking
to
it
get
was
70
1 through
channels.
70. Nope.
He only
1
got
through 18.
18, including all the shopping networks.
You know, the channel 3 that
Yeah,
just has
this,
the weird music.
public
and-
access. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my 18. Other than that, it's online shopping and shit.
TBS.
The only real channel I use
Thank
is
you, Dr.
TBS.
Turner.
All
Your
those
life is
Tyler
terrible.
Perry shows.
And then when it's on a Tyler Perry show, Tyler Perry movie,
Yeah.
boy,
Medea.
talk about the closest to suicide you'll be in your entire life.
That's why I don't watch it anymore. Netflix does wonders.
I know. Tell me about it. That's all we have. Well, we also have the internet to steal things from, which is perfect.
Although we will have Google Chrome at the other house.
Yeah, eat a dick. You know what?
Or not Google Chrome.
It's
Jesus.
Google Fiber.
Yeah, that's
I was going
it.
to say I have Google Chrome.
I have Google Chrome on my phone.
I'm doing all right.
so since you are brand new to the podcast,
Quentin's podcast family.
and your family as well,
And actual blood.
and actual, yeah. I have a list of some like rapid fire questions. We can just like get to know you real quick. The 101s of you, okay? How's that? How's that? Okay. Question 1. Tell me a little about yourself. Favorite color?
Red.
Red?
Boo.
Okay. Favorite food?
Faggot.
Pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah.
All right. What's the coolest place you've ever been to?
Oh, Jesus.
Florida.
San Diego.
Okay. If you
We're
had
going to
to
talk about that. That's hilarious.
Okay, if you had to eliminate a certain race, which one would it be? Jewish, Mexicans, or Latinos, or the African Americans?
Mexicans.
Mexicans. Okay, good.
Jews aren't race.
Israel. Would you either destroy Israel, Mexico,
Hey.
or
Hitler treated it
or
as a
half
race.
of or half Africa?
You want to repeat those? I was telling him that Hitler treated
Israel,
us as-
Mexico, or half Africa, and you can pick whatever half you want it to be.
I'd fuck with Israel. Fuck those people.
Yeah.
Both of those people are fucking stupid. Sorry, I hijacked your get to know you.
Well, it's smaller than.
You're
half
gonna get to know
the
me
continent.
if we get to start talking about Israel. Fucking idiots.
We could
Okay.
just go back to Mexico.
Okay, Mexico. Okay,
It's
good.
not like Mexico. It's because the water is contaminated.
Sure. Sure.
Went down there one time, can't drink water.
What's your greatest strength?
Fuck.
Hard hitting, John. Really had him stumbled.
Fuck. I don't know.
Don't get nervous. Just say something.
No, I don't. I would
You love
have
too
to say
much.
my job. Building things.
Building things. Okay, great.
Using
What's
your
your?
hands.
Yeah.
Why should I hire you? Oh wait, hold on, wrong thing.
This is monster.com. Practice an interview.
Do you feel like your college education has prepared you for this podcast?
Considering my college education was firefighter training, no.
Well, unless there's a fire. But John had to unplug everything,
was
so
a fire.
the chances of that happening are small. Can't have electricity making sounds.
What motivates you?
Jesus.
World peace.
Having to make enough money to live. So life itself. I enjoy living.
Living? All right. Guys, that was rapid fire.
I'll try to fire.
All right, awesome.
Good and short.
Oh,
That
man.
was my Macho Man, Randy Savage.
So, Aaron, how you been?
Hey, man. I've been fine.
Been fine?
Just been, killing it.
How's the comedy going?
Comedy's cool, man. Comedy is cool.
Is it on the up and ups, though?
It's been on the up and up since the day I was born. Not really, it hasn't. But yeah, it's fine. I'm going to St. Louis this next week for a show for one of my friend's birthday parties out there.
Okay.
So
Nice.
that'll be cool. Tuesday.
Is it another competition?
No, it's a paid show. Hopefully.
Are you making into the
Peanuts.
hundreds yet?
It depends. Like if it's a private show, I'll ask for like 150, 200. I'm doing, did I tell you, I might be doing the prom for West Platte this April for like $300.
Why?
Because it's money.
Why not?
I can do 30 minutes of clean comedy and just like fuck around for a while and then boom, money.
Instead of music, they're just gonna have.
Well, because
alumni come back and tell
Rochelle,
jokes.
Chica, I think their last name is. She's got 2 sons in high school, Daniel and Andrew.
Chica.
Yeah. Last names.
Sika?
Yeah. What? Sika.
Sika.
They're like
Daniel Sika
they've been
family friends of yours forever.
But Rochelle's seen me do comedy before in Gladstone when I won that competition, and she messaged me and it's like, "Hey, we'd like to have you. You can work clean."
Well, it has to be better than Lacey Kogan. Because she did our prom.
What did she do?
Holy shit.
What did she do?
Yeah, she was the DJ. The music.
That'd be cool if I got
awful.
the DJ too. That'd be great.
You can ask.
I know I should.
All you gotta do is pick music.
Like, you guys only have to pay me to DJ. I will do this.
Lacey
for free.
Kogan is not a DJ by any means.
No. That's hilarious. Did you guys have it in Leavenworth? Like we did?
I feel like if you were a
John,
DJ,
you should DJ.
I should
it,
DJ, then,
and
like-
I should do the comedy.
yeah, then like in between every like one of his
Then guess
punchlines,
what? We'll go home rich.
yeah, just
Oh,
like
shit,
that,
sorry, table.
just be like a bunch of
get into the prom game. I'll get you the playlist from my my friend that I work with from Cameroon.
Yeah.
Who listens to all those songs.
Yeah.
Like all the remixes, just with like. In weird parts of the song, and then just weird people saying, "Yo, welcome to Mr. Rostadone," and all this shit. Like, what are you doing? You're ruining Celine Dion.
Celine Dion Jamaican covers.
Yeah, we do that. We'll be like the ocean people from Ocean's 11, 12, and 13. And maybe 14 coming in 2017 or 18. Your little snort thing sounded like a fucking glitch. That's what glitches sound like.
Or my little
Your little snort things in front of a microphone.
microphone.
Directly in front of a microphone.
So
So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
that's what you're doing. Nice.
I guess.
I love it. I love it.
I'm getting by, I guess. I'm
Getting
drinking beer, which is cool. That's what I'm doing.
Dude, I'm already feeling it
You
after
want to
this
do
one
You
beer.
want to do our sponsor? Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, dude.
That
like-
beer it's an old Scottish ale. It's fucking. They're called wee heavies because they're heavy beers. It's an 8.5%
It's
alcohol.
like Jesus, the
But
tits.
you
You
can't
have to give
taste
me
it.
that.
It punches you in the tits. It punches you. It punches you in the tits hard.
Punts you in the tits.
Well, because I keep on the P's and it pops and I can hear it.
Pee-pop. But yeah, dude. So you want to do? Let's do
Yeah.
sponsors now.
Let's do
Since
sponsors.
I guess we're all drinking my beer. Yeah, we're all drinking Founder's Dirty Bastard, the Scotch style ale. Man, it's good shit. Go drink Founders, everybody. Founders is the best.
Yeah, it really is really good. It
I
actually
had,
is.
This is like my third favorite Founders beer. They make a breakfast stout that is fucking unbelievable.
What makes it a so you drink it when you...
It's got coffee in it.
Okay.
It's got coffee and 2 types of chocolate.
Okay.
Man. And it's like 9% alcohol, which
Doesn't
helps
the
a lot.
Buffalo Sweat have coffee in it? Or is
Yes,
that just
but it's a lighter oatmeal stout. They do have a new one out. Oh, fuck.
You did get
It's not an
into the
oatmeal.
dark beers, Aaron, and I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Well, I'm glad. Guinness is a good beer to drink. You're drinking Guinness. You're drinking Guinness. Because I think the last time you came over, you brought over a 6-pack of Bud Light Lime.
And of course...
That's just when I'm feeling like a bit
Frisky.
Yeah.
Feeling like a kitty.
And of course, coming in a
Well-
strong distant third.
The beer I bought you. That I'm going to drink most of.
Milwaukee's best. But you instead of getting the
you forgot
premium...
to put the before Milwaukee.
Milwaukee's best premium.
Milwaukee's best. Yeah.
No, it's not the premium, it's the light.
They didn't have the premium.
What?
Yeah, when I went to Walmart, they were sold out. I was going to get just 2 6-packs because it was way cheaper than a 12-pack. But, man, didn't have premium, just had light. I was pretty disappointed about spending $6 on 12 beers. America's great. $6, 12 beers. 12 quality handcrafted beers.
Okay, awesome.
And this 6-pack was $9.
Really?
Yeah.
But dude, like I
They're
drank
good.
one.
Yeah. No, they'll fuck you up, man. They will get you fucked. Tim used to bring them over a lot.
I'd be like, oh my god. I'm like,
That's the kind of shit Tim drinks. Those Scotch
well,
heavies.
because he's Scottish.
He's Irish. Well, I think we're all a little bit Irish, but most of us from Weston are.
Yeah, but he's got red hair.
You got a red beard.
It really pushes the envelope.
So,
My beard is not
I don't
red.
know.
yeah, you actually, Quentin, you went to the same school as we did.
I did.
What year did you graduate?
2012.
2012.
He's a 12er.
It's pretty gay.
Pretty
Yeah.
fucking stupid of you, dummy.
It was easy for me because now anytime somebody mentions a year, I can just think back and that's what grade I was in.
Yeah.
It's lovely. It's really
So if
lovely.
I say 2010, what comes to your mind?
Well, I would have to ask the months.
Oh, sorry, April.
Okay, that would be my sophomore year.
That's your freshman year.
Wrong.
Oh yeah, that's your sophomore year. I was there in your freshman
you.
year. Yeah,
You were
2008 was the beginning of your
Yeah,
freshman
you
year.
were copying off of mine and Colby's papers in geometry.
Yeah,
The freshman
I
and the
was in a
senior.
freshman class. That was cool. I was doing great. I was making strides. Never learned a thing. I blame it on the teacher.
In 8th grade, I took algebra, and then I worked my way up until I got to trig, and I said, absolutely not.
Stupid, yeah. You were like, hey, listen here. Dumb.
Well, I took college algebra. Trig was next.
Yeah.
And I was like, listen, college algebra was not my thing. So I'm
John,
not going to get into trig.
One thing you'll learn about Quentin, I don't know if you've learned this already with him being here before without being on a podcast, is that anytime he has some kind of statement to make, like in a story, and he's say he's talking. Well, I do it now based on hanging around you all the time. But say like he's like gonna say something poignant
Yeah.
to somebody. The first words are always, and I was like, listen. No matter what it is, it's always it's a dramatic change in word, like how he says the words. It's like, and I was like, listen. It's like his voice is putting up hands. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I've got something to say.
Yeah, because you do that all the time.
Yeah.
Especially when you're about like it doesn't start coming out until about maybe like beer 4 or 5.
Well, what I do,
And he'll do a, and you're like, and you'll kind of burp a little bit, and then
because I am burping. I have the burps all the time. But what I do is I'll say, well, you know. I say, well, you know, a lot because my dad says that. And I'm nothing if not exactly like my father mentally.
I'm just like your father
physically.
too.
I say like a lot too.
Like's a hard word to kick to the curb, man.
It's very hard.
You gotta start
it's
getting
hard
aware
too.
of it. Every time you hear it,
Yeah.
you have to be like pussy, and then
Yeah.
you don't ever do it again. That's
Be
what
like,
I do.
just be
Every
pussy
time I
and,
become aware of it, I notice how much it is.
Yeah, it's constant. I mean,
I can't stop.
and it's been going on for a while. Like it's not new.
People have
The
pointed it out.
the whole
to me.
like thing. Oh, you say it that much?
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's just older people. Is it older people like your parents?
Yes.
Quentin, you say like too much.
Sorry.
Fuck you! I bought a house.
Yeah.
Just say that. Be like, fuck you! I bought a house. Like, bought a house.
My house was almost the same price as their house.
Gladstone that cheap? That much cheaper than Weston? It's like only.
Yeah, where's your house
bedroom and a
located?
half.
There's so many questions I didn't ask about your house.
My house is in Gladstone.
Okay.
Just inside of Gladstone, off of
It's right off 152 when you get into
Indiana exit.
Yeah, Indiana
On
Avenue.
152, right before Liberty.
I know
It's
it's
not even in Gladstone. It's just like
It's like in
on
between.
a street.
Yeah.
Do you know where the quick
Is it like
Trip
those new?
is?
Is it kind of like newish houses?
Well, my house isn't bad. My house is
Your house looks
21
great.
years old.
Okay.
But it is in kind of an older community.
So
but-
safe. Nice.
Well, yeah. It's basically...
White.
Hey, didn't want to say it. Ethnic guy can say it. Not.
I can say it. I can say it.
Hey, you say what you
It's
want.
my podcast.
This
Just don't
is
want you
your
to know that I
podcast.
can say it.
I
You say
can
what
bait
you
you to
want.
say it.
He usually do like little triggers. He'll like snap his fingers a little bit, or like he'll like
Spit.
yeah, spick,
Okay.
Good.
gook,
And then.
nigger.
Oh my god! I was
my
really
house,
hoping you'd say nagger.
That's my house.
Oh, nice. That's a nice looking house.
It's a nice
can
house.
scroll
Well,
through there.
obviously, it's the selling pictures are gonna look nice.
Your mom's sewing pictures, so shut your
Man,
fucking mouth.
that would be great.
Now. I have had a contract on a house where the inspections didn't go well.
Yeah.
And I backed
Ate
out of
total
it.
shit.
But with this being
No,
21 years old, hopefully the inspections go as planned.
Now, question: how old are you?
22.
22.
And my house is 21.
Fuck you.
No, well, he's 20. He's 22 years old, and he's buying a house. It's a really good. Now, are you doing this because you think this is going to be a good investment, or are you doing this just because you think this is way like smarter in the sense of spending your money? Because
Well, it is smarter in that sense.
Yeah.
Because every bit
Payment.
of money that I
Are you
spend
gonna-
it's a little bit
actually
more
towards
part.
something.
Are
Yeah.
you signing a mortgage? Like a.
Oh, yeah. It's a
30-year
30-year mortgage.
it's a yeah, it's
Well, hey,
nice. and
We're gonna be partying there till we're 52,
Hey, that's
or
fine.
until you're 52. I'll be 55.
That is
I'm going
fine.
to take a dump in one of these toilets, and just letting you know.
Mine too.
Just don't do it in the master bedroom.
Okay, I'll do it in the sink in the master bedroom.
Oh. Well,
You didn't say I couldn't
see,
poop in the
there's your
sink.
big basement.
There's the big
You
basement.
can
Hey.
run the podcast right there.
We're gonna live in the basement.
All
There's a
kinds
bunch of like,
billboards,
we'll put a bunch of
shelf.
strobe lights up. There'll be a stripper pole.
There's a
There'll at
midget.
least be at least 2 or 3 strippers going through your household
Did you
every
see the
week.
midget
There's
door?
a dwarf door.
Oh my god, what the hell?
Yeah.
There is a midget door.
Storage.
It's
John, you can
Under
have
the
that
Okay,
little
so
cheerleader girl you used to bring over and walk through there. She's like 4'9", right?
yeah. So
Little
there's
girl.
there's a midget door, and then next to the midget door, there is a vacuum cleaner, and the vacuum cleaner is taller than the midget door.
Classic midget doors, man. You gotta put something bigger there.
It's less than
I heard one of my friends. He did anal sex for the first time, and I'm like, oh, like, what do you think of it? He's
Who
like,
fucked him? What up?
and I was like, so what did you like? Did you like it? And he was like, yeah, it was just kind of like, it's like kind of going through a small door into a big room.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's actually a brilliant way to describe it.
Yeah.
He didn't use lube.
He uses lube.
Oh, you have a pretty big backyard.
Oh. It's,
But if you have a big backyard as well as your house has a big backyard, both I have to compliment you both ways.
Yeah, now that you're talking about.
I'm not
anal,
gay, but I will suck your dick later though.
oh, okay.
Nice.
You're talking about
Congrats,
anal.
bro.
Thanks, man.
Congrats.
You guys should invest in a house. It's a lot easier than.
I'm gonna live in squalor for a long, long time.
Well, see, my
till I
job also
make it.
has something to do with that.
I make it.
I am in construction. I would much rather work on a house rather than pay fucking rent
Of course.
to something that I can't touch or else I'll get charged for.
Yeah, you can paint that house whatever you want.
I can paint that house. I can tear half of it off.
Hey, we can do it. We can try.
Can we blow half of it up?
If that is what you want to do, John.
That's on tape.
Yeah,
The tape? That's on digital
You bring
recording.
You heard it here,
dynamite,
guys.
We'll do it.
it's like just like a little small little fence that only protects like rabbits. Keeps rabbits out of his like garden. It's like we'll blow that up, John.
I hope you know we will be having parties at your house. Things will be happening at your house that you might not even know about.
Listen, it is depressing that all my friends are gone.
Yeah.
Either military or fucking Maryville.
Yeah. Or marriage.
Or Maryville. Maryville's worse than marriage.
Which
Marriageville.
one is in
I
Maryville?
don't know. I'm really
that
projecting
is
my
not-
life onto yours.
Oh, okay. Well, sure.
Not really my friends, but just people I see.
I have
Like
to
went
say
school
that,
with.
like, you're still my only friend that's around, and yet you're family. You're literally blood. So it's
Yeah, we are what, second cousins?
Can I be blood with you?
quite sad. If you want.
John's
I mean, this
John's
is
my
your
blood.
podcast.
John's your blood.
Okay.
We're blood.
John's blood.
We share milk sometimes.
We do share milk.
Hey, you guys live together. You should share everything.
We share beer. We're sharing beer right now.
Talking about beer, can I get another beer?
You sure can. You're gonna have to take one of your shitty beers.
Yep.
I have one of mine left. And
I'm not gonna drink one of your good beers. I just wanted one.
That's my baby.
I had like I'm pretty good. I'm pretty buzzed right now,
Yeah,
so
well,
I don't.
you got a lot of those. I put 6 in here. I'm saving the other 6 for tomorrow. That's mine. I'm gonna go to Weston tomorrow.
You're going to West.
I'm
What are you
gonna
going to
get-
Weston for?
I'm just gonna go.
like-
I asked Corey if he was gonna be in town. He said yes. I said sweet. We're gonna get drunk, and that's it. Story's written.
I
If-
miss
if
the
I-
times of sitting in Corey's garage.
Hey, you can come with me. I don't give a fuck.
I do miss that.
I have to work Sunday, but if I don't, if I die, I don't have to work Sunday. Perfect.
Hey,
Everything's
that's how
all's
life
well.
works.
That's how life works.
You know what's great about all of us going to the same school
Tell me.
is that if we ever run out of something to talk about on a podcast,
Boom.
I mean,
Schools.
Yeah,
How we went to
I'll be honest, I miss high school.
West Platte
You miss high
Community
school?
College.
Oh fuck yeah!
West Platte Community College. That's basically what it was.
Well, Quentin misses the parts of high school where he could just do anything and like not have any cool responsibilities.
No,
Or shitty
I'm fine with my
responsibilities.
responsibilities now, but
Gross.
you get to see. I mean,
Yeah, you get to see your
we
friends
all
every
got to
day.
see our friends every day.
Unless
Yeah.
they,
I
unless
took
they were
easy
Corey and
classes.
called in sick.
My senior year, I took applied math.
Yeah, well,
Because I
that's
didn't
what
do
it's
it in eighth
for.
grade.
That's what it's for.
Because you didn't take it in
8th grade.
8th grade.
Yeah.
So I didn't take it in kindergarten.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
applied math. Applied math was.
Applied math was the shit. I was a TA for applied math.
Fucking Basil taught it.
No,
I was a TA for result.
Basil taught applied math 1, and then eventually
That's what I
Heskin.
took.
Yeah, Heskin taught applied math 2, and I was a TA for that one.
Well, of course, that genius went off to Maple Woods.
Heskin? Yeah, he was a
Yeah.
tutor. I'm
Yeah.
guessing he's teaching. I'm hoping
He was
he's teaching
far
now.
too smart to teach.
He got offers.
at West
He
Platte.
got of course, but he didn't have a teaching
Jesus.
degree. That's why
He
that's
should
why I
have
had to
been a
quit.
professional athlete.
He got offers from the Arena League when the Brigade came into town. This is like in 2009. He got or 2008. He got offers to play arena football.
Really?
Yeah.
He was that good?
He set a shit ton of running records at
he's
Central
a
Missouri.
freak.
He's a freak of an athlete.
Really?
Yes. You never saw him in the gym?
I
in the weight
His
room?
thighs are like this table.
Dude could squat a fuck ton. Like 600 pounds.
Oh, he just used to just bounce like a rabbit over all the
Yeah.
hurdles whenever he'd be
He
running
was,
around the
he
track
was a
and shit.
freak athlete.
Yeah, he was.
was just
And
was
he
I
was-
just so high that I just didn't know what the fuck was going on?
Well, and it doesn't help.
You were
that he
too
never-
worried fucking people from Lawson or whatever you were doing.
It doesn't help that he didn't play football because
Yeah, nobody gave a shit.
apparently he played in junior high. The coach pissed him off and he told him to fuck off. So.
He would have been a good football player too.
Oh Jesus.
Probably been a really good
Oh,
running
he was
back.
playing
Oh,
running back.
yeah.
That's what he
A
was
good
playing.
ass running
Because he
back.
was strong as fuck. in every way.
Especially like if you play like was it 1A football we played? Like
2A.
and you had to be all you had to do is just be a little bit above average, and you can like see like.
Except for
Heskin was. I'm telling you, Heskin was.
Wasn't he? Yeah, didn't he owe like? I know he had like a huge like record, like a bunch of like a running record, like doing like a 1600 meter or something.
He has a ton of them. Yeah. Just in track.
Yeah.
I think he had.
Break them.
Tim. I want to say that Heskin had the long jump record, and Tim's first jump that he did in practice broke Heskin's record, but of course it was in practice, so it didn't matter. And then during a meet, Tim broke it, but they disqualified him because he jumped too late.
Yeah.
He scratched. Yeah. So Tim would have had that. Tim was a freak athlete too.
He was for his size. He was
for his weird,
very agile and
for just the weird person that Tim is.
Yeah, because if you know Tim,
and then we see him when he comes in, he's just like some big jolly guy,
just sweating. He's just so happy and sweating.
God, I loved him so much. He's the best,
and he's a genius.
Yeah,
it doesn't hurt. Yeah.
Super fucking smart.
Super smart kid.
You should have been here with the podcast you did last time. Just tangents on tangents on tangents. Just him going off like, we know like the soft spoken weird.
Yeah,
shit.
he just voice just stays the exact same.
It's so fucking great.
Well, the weirdest part was all the kids in your guys' class. I know. Well, you were a year older than him. Right?
Yeah, I was a year older than Aaron.
All the kids in John's class were fucking each other. All the kids in my class weren't fucking at all.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm saying all the kids in your class, all the smartest kids were complete potheads. That got 31s, 32s,
and they were all like in my group. Like it was Tim, Matt, Kay, Corey was super smart too.
See, that is what I love about...
Logan and I were really just like the normal.
That's what I love about our school, is we knew a little bit about everybody. Even if you weren't best
You didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like...
You were slammed into everyone's...
John's class had, 49 people in your class when you graduated?
Yeah, because we started with 65, and then
a
lot of them got kicked out, a lot of them dropped out, a lot of them got pregnant.
Yeah.
A lot of them went to prison. It was
a lot of them got held back.
Fucking food fight.
No, yeah.
Oh, the food fight.
That's good stuff.
That's Patrick Moore.
My mom. Yeah. Oh, talking about the food fight. My mom, so I was part of the food fight. I heard, I was told, during, in between classes, hey John, there's gonna be a food fight. And I'm like, all right, awesome. And so I was like, all right, I'm down. I'll do this. Why the fuck not? I smoked just enough weed where I was like, yeah, this is a smart idea. This is okay. This is a smart idea to do. Let's do this.
Patrick Moore's gonna run it. Fine.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. Perfect guy for this game.
And tell you about Patrick Moore. Patrick Moore, he had been kicked out of 3 or 4 schools.
He was a good kid.
He was a good kid. He was super nice. He honestly would do anything for anyone.
That was very cool.
That was the one thing. I had one class with him, and he just knew me from that class.
And I'm pretty sure he's still around, bless him.
Is he?
I think he's
doing lawn care shit.
He lives in Atchison after he got kicked out. He went to Atchison High.
Yeah, but
then he got a kid or something.
Whenever we were in high school, he was at all the homecoming parades, and
I remember when I found out he got kicked out. I wrote him a message on Facebook. I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry, but if you are ever in Weston, let me know, and then we'll hang out. We'll kick it.
That was the most fucked up part. He just got kicked out for that.
Yeah, it was the fucked up thing
for a food fight.
and so what happened was were you in the
he wasn't in school.
You weren't in school yet.
I was in the room.
Were you in the room when the food fight occurred?
Yeah, I was in the corner to the back.
I was in the corner near the exit by the milk, where you get the milks. Yeah. I was over by that last table.
We were parallel.
Yeah. And the funny thing with me and Aaron is we have the same exact stories, but we have the same exact story, but in different perspectives. Because I'm with my group of people. And then he's with his group of people.
I'm with Matt Haller and a bunch of other weird underclassmen because I guess I had a different.
No, because remember because it was during that time where Ramey was making everyone doing assigned seating, so they randomly put people together. Remember how Kyle and Sean a couple days ago prior to that
did that with you guys? They didn't do it with us.
Did they? No, I thought they did with everyone. Because, like, Kyle and Sean... Like, Sean didn't like Kyle. Remember Sean Gibson?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was still in school then?
Yeah, I think he was still in
Shit.
school.
Jesus.
And him and Kyle Elder kept getting in fights together.
Yeah.
And,
They're
like,
both big.
and, like, somehow, like, Raimi put Sean Gibson and Kyle Elder at the same table.
Woof.
And it caused a huge uproar just weeks before.
Yeah. This makes sense. Let's keep doing it.
Who was the other Gibson brother?
Johnny.
John.
Johnny was super nice. Johnny was a nice one. Sean was a cocksucker. But I was always afraid he was going to stab me for some reason. I always had this weird feeling, like, if I ever did anything
He
to...
was a very dark person.
Yeah.
What was the other one's name?
Johnny?
Not Johnny. The other
Sean.
Sean used to bully me on the bus. He used to call me like a fat kid and all that shit.
Sean was the older one, right?
Yeah, Sean was the older one. One day, you remember those pencils we got with like the big stupid fat erasers that were like glued on so they wouldn't come off? One day, like, I was just so mad, I reached, because he was sitting in front of me, I reached up, hit him with it. And then I was like, oh my god, what did I just do? Like, that was the defining moment of my young life. Like, I hit this bully. And then the next day, my dad brought Gavin and I to a karate place in Lansing, Kansas. And he's like, hey, these kids are getting bullied. Put them in.
And you didn't take it serious, but Gavin did.
No, I hated it.
And Gavin
still
thinks he knows all.
I was in karate for one day. Gavin was in karate for over 7 years.
Yeah.
Look where I'm at now, Dad.
He used to almost kick me in the face, and he'd be like, "This is karate. This is control."
This is
He was
karate.
like, Gavin
This
was
is
Gavin.
control.
No, you can make fun of him all you want, but Gavin was good at karate. Like, he was big, he was strong, he was fast too. He was fast as fuck with his legs.
Well, he
Dude
still
could
is.
kick. I had to learn how to catch his legs. That hurts. To catch a person's legs who's trying to kick you in the shoulder. I had to learn how to catch his leg and throw him to the ground.
Okay,
was
with
the
how
only
much
defense.
younger I am than you guys, it was
mean you-
always the most exciting yet terrifying thing to
When we
watch
fought?
you and Gavin fight in the basement.
See,
Like,
I can't
I'm
ever picture
hiding.
this. I can never picture Aaron fighting and actually being angry and wanting
Aaron
to beat the
Aaron
shit out
wins
of him.
every time.
Every
though.
time.
Like
I was
Gavin
always
has so
stronger
much
than him.
more
And
skill
the thing is, like-
and everything, but Aaron just doesn't give a fuck.
Gavin didn't know how to
He
use
just
it.
Punches him, and Gavin
I used to
eventually
know
quit.
what I used to do is jab him in the throat. He used to just jab. I knew where the parts were. I knew where to go to make you just stop.
You're that kid.
And then
that
as soon as
gets
he
pressure points and cripples.
Well,
people.
no, as soon as I would jab him in the throat, he'd be like, oh, what the fuck? And then I'd grab him by the throat, throw him to the ground. We're done. Done. We're done. Done fight.
And then
Done
it
fight's
starts
over.
again in 30 minutes.
But Gavin was, I mean,
I would
Like-
be hiding, but yet I obviously had to watch how
you were like
what
6.
the fuck's gonna happen?
This kid's like 6 years old. Gavin and I are like two big
Being
10-year-olds.
tossed like a rag doll.
Yeah, above
We were
average size.
big, yeah.
over-
I mean, Gavin was way taller, but I was like.
I remember
big,
when
and I'd already started lifting weights when I was like 9. Like,
Oh, and I don't know.
I remember when I met Aaron in it was at the Christian Daycare Center.
yeah, the one up from the street
Yeah.
from our houses.
Preschool.
Yeah. The one where the kid Christopher Robbins off of Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, he went there.
The kid, no, his name I want to say was Chris. I don't remember. But he was my best friend from like 2nd and 3rd grade. Anyway, he got his eye basically like knocked out by a jump rope, a handle of a jump rope, and they sued them. They sued the church for $3 million and got it because of negligence.
Jesus Christ.
They didn't even no one was watching the kids, or they didn't have enough people watching.
Big ass playground, and it's a bunch of old ladies. What do they expect?
Exactly, that's what they did. Like, you don't have enough people to react. Basically, was the suit, and they stopped
Even if they
having
could
daycare
react,
there
Yeah.
for
400
fucking
pounds.
10 years. The only reason I
'cause
know
went to daycare there. I went to preschool there.
this was after we went. Like he was there for summer school or some shit.
Oh, okay.
It was in like 1st or 2nd grade. This is when I want to say his family lived on the outskirts of Platte City because we went there for a birthday party one time, but I can't really remember. I've been trying to find this fucking kid for a while. I want to be friends with him. I remember this kid vaguely. I know his name sounds a lot like Winnie the Pooh's main character,
No, I seriously think there was a Christopher Robbins.
Exactly, it is.
I thought he was closer to my age, though.
He might have been. I mean, it was daycare. We didn't really know grades.
The story of Christopher Robbins.
We were like 5 or 6.
Oh, shit. The game ended, I think.
What did we lose, like 10-4?
Hold on. We'll see. 9-3.
Yep,
That's
Jesus.
2-1. Hey, we'll take it.
Doesn't matter. We're still
It would have
ahead.
been nice to win, but, it's the same mentality as when we were going to Toronto. Win one.
Well,
Yeah.
tomorrow we'll win 12-2.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
We're pissed. Anytime we lose, we just get fucking angry.
and they've been in this
kick the
spot
shit
before,
out of them.
so
Yeah.
it's not an issue.
And we're up 1 game already.
Moose was talking about how they've been in this position. They know
Well, and
they're
what,
relaxed.
and what we have on them is experience. Because other than
God,
Curtis
yeah.
Granderson, really, we're in Bartolo Colon.
Okay, David Wright.
That was like 8 years ago.
He's.
Other than those 3, everyone on our team has been in the playoffs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, David Wright.
Even Rios.
David Wright is the only person on the Mets team
From the last time they were there.
from the
Yeah.
last time they were there in 2006 or
He's
8.
been in the organization for 13 years. He was
Oh, yeah.
drafted when he was 18. He's also going to be a Hall of Fame baseball player, so that's good for him.
Well, we saw how that 20-year-old did tonight.
Raul Mondesi Jr.
Oh, so are you a big Royals fan too?
Yeah.
We used to watch games
Sure,
all
in
the
the
time.
playoffs.
All the fucking time. We used to make fun of Billy Butler constantly.
I was.
This was in like Billy Butler's heyday, and man,
He really.
and they
pissed
weren't
me
like
off.
this was like 3 years ago, and the
That
Royals
motherfucker
like
never
they were good.
sprint, never run it out to first base. He gave up halfway.
He was 250 pounds.
Oh, I was yelling at the TV all the time.
My mom would be screaming at him like, "Shut the fuck up!" Trying to watch
CSI.
Law and Order. But yeah, we used to do fucking everything together, constantly, and then we
Back
grew
when
up.
they were quite large, both of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was their ragdoll. That was back when I actually used to like Gavin more. Gavin and I got along
didn't know
better.
about this at all.
No,
I always
hung
end up
out with
winning
Gavin.
though. I always end up getting the better of the two.
Well, sure, but you know that back
I'm
when
a
I was
closer.
real little,
Of a closer guy.
Closer.
I always hung out with Gavin.
I don't remember. I don't remember anything really from back then.
Back when you guys used to throw me around,
Yeah.
like a Raggedy Ann, and
I was probably a little piece.
you
of
were
shit.
the nicest one though,
Really?
because you guys were into the WWF, WWE.
Of course.
Oh,
we were, yeah.
God, you
Well,
were
we used to hang
the
out with Ben Schlick
Quentin.
and
So
Ryan Hughes.
okay, so what part of the WWF? Like when like Stone Cold Steve Austin, Undertaker.
Undertaker was my
Kane.
favorite. Undertaker was my. I only liked Undertaker and X-Pac. Loved X-Pac.
X-Pac was cool.
I liked.
Why do you like Triple?
Generation
You didn't
X.
like Triple H?
No, we had a.
No, who was the
he's
dude
an
with the
asshole.
mask?
Kane.
No,
Kane.
no,
Oh, Sting.
no.
Are you talking? Are you talking about the
Rey
Latin guy, the
Mysterio.
Spanish, the Mexican guy?
Yeah.
Oh, Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio.
Yes. He
619.
was my favorite.
Rey Mysterio was cool too. I didn't like him.
Coolest thing I ever saw was when he went through those ropes, came back, and
That's
kicked
the
him.
619. Yeah, that's his signature. It doesn't like I loved when we watching wrestling now. The signature moves are literally
Pathetic.
like nothing. Well, even back then, other than like the Undertaker's, like the Tombstone, the Tombstone pile driver. Even I've read it. Like it's scripted, so they know it's coming.
Yeah.
So the opponent puts his head between his legs, basically his chin's on his pee-pee, on the Undertaker's pee-pee. But that's so his neck doesn't break when the Undertaker goes down on his knees.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt him at all because the Undertaker's got a hold of him. He's getting the reverb. He's making sure that the shock of going down doesn't actually hurt him.
Then the wrestler pops up, grabbing his back,
Or his neck or something, and then he's out. Like, he's automatically out. But yeah,
yeah.
a
What's
lot
John
of these.
Cena's signature move? Throw him into the
The
ropes.
only one that I know would actually hurt was. Do you guys remember the wrestler Rhino? He was like this stout, kind of short guy, just like ripped as fuck. Wore a onesie,
Yeah.
kind of like traditional wrestling thing with like a whatever was on it. The gore, that's what he had. It was the gore. He just speared the shit out of you. speared the ever you remember Goldberg, the wrestler Goldberg
I'm sure
from
they
WCW.
jump backwards though.
Sure, but you can sell that as much as you want, but that's still gonna fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Ugh, man.
And,
I used to love wrestling.
Well, they used to hit they used to really hit each other with the chairs. That one.
No, and they do. What they do is they'll put their hands on their foreheads. They'll give them enough time to put their hands on the foreheads.
Yeah.
So it kind of catches the blow, but it still hurts. The blood is real. It's still it's most of it. Especially in the 90s, when we were watching it in the heyday, not you or maybe not you.
I watched Raw's War. Raw's War,
yeah.
I used to like Raw's War more than WCW. I never liked WCW.
Well,
I thought they were too flashy. I liked the kind of indie
Hulk
kind.
Hogan. It wasn't even indie. WCW was the indie one. WWF was the big one.
No, not at that time though. Not at the time because
money wise,
WCW had more money.
But WWF had more money because they were a bigger company. WCW might have been making more money, but WWF had saved so much more money from the 80s and 70s. And, all these, different properties they own, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and all these fucking people. WCW had NWO and Goldberg and...
Oh, Goldberg. I remember I went to a WCW, event. That's the only wrestling event I went.
Really?
And Goldberg was there, and he battled, what's his name? The guy, Beast from the East.
You see, the recognition you get from, a WCW match isn't as high as a WWF match.
True. That's very true.
If you would have said, somebody from WWF, a lower guy like Booker T, I would have known who the fuck that is. Booker T is
the black guy.
Yeah, it's not because he's black or a guy.
Well, that's how I know.
He did the or Scotty Too Hottie doing the worm.
Yeah.
It was a higher visibility for those shows because they had two different shows, and then they had their
Mr. Ass.
Well, no, they had SmackDown and Raw, but then on the weekends they had their little 30-minute wrestling show that they had the up and comers do.
Mm-hmm.
It was minor league wrestling.
I used to watch all of it though, every day.
I feel like we're geeking out right now.
Oh, we kind of are.
Well, being a comedian.
You were a huge wrestling fan.
No, listen.
You don't get to talk about wrestling that much.
No, you would no. Listen, every other comedian is a huge wrestling fan, and it is ridiculous. Because I'm not a fan of wrestling anymore. I don't want to go see it. I don't give a shit about it. Nothing. I'll
Nope, I never want to look at it.
talk to you about it for 15 years ago. I will talk to you about it from when I was 11.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I will also talk to you about Beast Wars if you want, or fucking shark street sharks.
Street sharks.
I'll
Oh my
about
god,
street
sharks.
or fucking gargoyles. I'll do that.
Oh, gargoyles! Holy shit!
But
oh my god, Aaron! I didn't know you know this shit. I didn't know you'd do this.
Yeah.
I didn't know you knew that stuff.
I love the gargoyles.
I used to watch that shit. I'm like, oh my god. I was embarrassed. I used to feel.
Pokemon.
I used to hide
Digimon.
it from people that I watched that stuff because
Yeah.
I thought I was the only one.
You were not alone. Pokemon, Digimon, Dragon Ball Z, fucking, I loved that shit.
Dragon Ball Z was shit.
And then I turned 12 and still like
Gave
Pokemon.
me all your
still
fucking
like
shirts.
still like Pokemon, still like Digimon, still like Yu-Gi-Oh was cool. Yu-Gi-Oh was cool.
I never watched Yu-Gi-Oh.
You were a little old. You were just
I had all
you
the
missed
cards,
it barely.
but I never watched it.
What?
I had all the cards. Never watched it.
See, this is a gun. Just get.
Was
leave.
it? What did you think? Was it better than Pokemon? Pokemon was
No,
basically
no,
in my
no.
pocket.
Hell no.
Hell no.
I still play Pokemon.
Pokemon.
The video games, I still play
Digimon, beats Yu-Gi-Oh.
Pokemon's the
beats
best ever.
everything.
It's the best, little whatever you want to call it,
Card game.
ever. Yeah, well, not even card games. Just I'm talking about video games. The video games.
Like
so
I had Gold. I had
Yeah.
Pokemon Gold. That's the one I had.
Pokemon's the reason I'm friends with most of my best friends today. Tim, Corey, Matt, Kevin, maybe Kevin. I don't remember Kevin. I think I was just friends with Kevin because we were both fucking weird 8-year-olds.
Well, shit, it was
But
big when I was
Logan.
5.
It's been big since
And
it hasn't stopped being big since 1996.
Liam is still playing it.
Yeah.
Senior year on his little.
I'm
Nintendo.
still playing it. 24 years old.
Jesus.
It's just what happens.
It's what I like. I like playing that game. It's a lot of fun.
Habits die hard.
They're not. I don't want them to die. I just want it to stay. Like I haven't played in a long time, but I will at any time.
Eventually, it will die. From now.
With the career path I've chosen, probably not.
Oh, well, maybe when you have a family.
I'm gonna have a lot of bus rides that are super long.
You're gonna be a great father.
I remember that now.
Good, yeah.
I remember.
Dream.
When was I? Like I was 19, and you were. Yeah, we were
probably
18 or 19. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I was 18. You were like 15.
You had a weird ass dream.
I had a dream that was basically the scene in Big Daddy where they're in the supermarket and he throws down like the SpaghettiOs on the floor and he's like, blah 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 discount. 3 points. Yeah, Microsoft like the Dow went down 3 points, whatever the fuck it was, and that was basically what that was, and it was just me instead of Adam Sandler. And I woke up as soon as that dream ended, and I was like, I'm gonna be a good fucking dad.
I'm gonna be a great father.
That was it. There was nothing that made me like anybody else is like, that doesn't mean anything. Like this is nothing. You were an idiot.
I believe in you, man.
But yeah, I'm gonna be a good dad if I ever have sex with a woman. Again.
Oh man.
But yeah,
I think we're done with the intro. I think we're done with the intro now.
51 minutes later, yeah, I think we're good.
Let's just do another 2.5 hour episode.
Aaron,
what's up, bud?
do you think it's that? I think it's that time of the podcast.
Time to do a little bit of Craigslisting it up.
I think we should probably do a little bit of the the misconnections.
The old CL.
Yeah.
The old MC. Right,
yeah. Let's do it.
Quentin, you get to read the first one.
I can't read. I can't.
Just do it like you're reading the menu in a drive-thru.
Yell?
Basically, yeah.
Hello, I'd like some food. Oh, you're Quentin, huh?
Oh, man.
That was a very funny time.
Quentin's very bad at drive-thrus.
When I was yelling, and you were like, Jesus Christ. What, Aaron?
Stop.
You're yelling at me.
Can I have a fry? Can I have 2 large fries? And a burger!
Well, I couldn't even order after that because we were laughing so goddamn hard.
Do you want ketchup or mayonnaise on your burger? No! Just the burger with cheese on it!
And pickle stick.
Okay, sir, we're sorry. It'll be $8.49.
Thank you!
Thanks!
I feel like the speaker's far away.
That's what no, it's not!
It is.
God. And then you like give him your money and you're like, oh, thank you so much.
Thank
You just have to yell into microphone.
And they're just like,
that's the only way. That's the only way they can hear me on a microphone if I scream.
oh, I haven't screamed yet.
Okay, this one's called Cat Cars. Posted about 6 hours ago. Body type average 5'11", status single, age 22.
Wait, hold on. You're familiar with misconnections, right? On Craigslist?
Actually, no.
You're not? Okay, so if you're not familiar with Craigslist, there's a website called Craigslist, and you're familiar with Craigslist, right? Okay.
I do know that one.
Hey, Sasha, Malia. Hey, there's a this website called Craigslist. And,
wait. On this website, there is a section called misconnections. People have weird connections with people, and they missed them apparently. And our job, what Aaron and I feel like we've become, is people who
purveyors.
You like hits.
We try to help.
We're like the little bottom line on the ESPN of Craigslist.
Yeah.
You hope that person listens.
No,
to the podcast.
We hope that they fail miserably in finding love.
Yeah, we hope we try, but the thing is, like we present these, we tell these stories, and we hope that maybe like the person they're trying to talk to hears it, but they won't.
No,
They won't.
It's all a futile, pointless idea. It's like trying to invade Russia in winter.
You just don't do it.
You don't know. That guy could be looking.
The only general who's ever invaded Russia in winter and came out a winner was Genghis Khan.
Hey.
And he's got 1 billion children.
That guy could be looking for Christine or anyone. You don't know.
Or me. Maybe me.
Shit,
Hey.
maybe my girlfriend. I don't know. No one knows.
Doubt it.
Maybe
it's John.
She's from Platte City. It's a big school.
Yeah, but this is from Target, wherever Target is.
That's on Tiffany Springs.
Target's not a town.
It's in Tiffany Springs.
Okay, so this is what it is. Cat Cars, Manfroman, Target. Still not a town. We work together. Oh. You dyed your hair pink and wear cat ears to work. Perfect. I try to talk to you every chance I get. Basically, I think you're adorable, but can't find the courage to ask for your number. My name starts with a J. Put my name in the subject. If it's you, C. He just ended the entire thing with the letter C. Not a thing. You can't do that. You still can't do that. The more time that passes, the dumber you look with ending it with not even a word, barely a letter.
Not to mention, women appreciate confidence. And if this, I hate to say it, this pussy is going on
Don't hate.
to the misconnected.
Misconnected. That's
To get to this girl.
We
work together.
How has that never been a title of a show we've done? The Misconnected. That's perfect.
We work together. My name starts with a J. There's James, Jim, John.
Jimmy.
But please
Jacques.
choose. You know what? I hope that girl finds the other J name and is making out with him in the back, and that fag
Runs
walks
into
in
another
on him.
J.
Just walks in on him, and he's like, "Oh."
Whoops.
Then he explains to her that he's the cat caller.
He's like, that was my Craigslist post.
And then she just
You missed the misconnection. We're too deep on misses here.
I don't care.
Okay, so this one's called Are You Single? Man for Woman, Harrisonville. Hey, what's up?
Good stuff.
We've seen each other a couple times walking through Harrisonville down Commercial, past the Cortez Motel, which doesn't sound like a good place at all to stay, and the little strip mall in front of the old Walmart. Definitely doesn't sound like a good place now. Oh, by McDonald's. Nope, definitely a bad place to stay. Huh.
This is some sort of rapist or a stalker.
Well,
He has noted
probably
these
at a
both.
certain
places.
point, most stalkers become rapists.
Sure, but he has noted these small places that they have passed. He is clearly
In
noticing
detail.
her,
Yeah, in detail.
and she doesn't give a shit.
I've learned more about Harrisonville in this one sentence than I've ever learned in my entire life
There's a
about
McDonald's.
Harrisonville. There's a McDonald's, there's a
A
Walmart,
hotel?
there's a Cortez Motel.
A motel?
There's a down Commercial, which is apparently a street. There's a strip mall in front of the old motel.
No, it's a commercial, Aaron.
No, listen. And the little strip mall in front of the old Walmart. So it's not a supercenter. It's a tiny Walmart.
So it's like Lansing. It's just a band.
Lansing used to be. It's like the
Well,
Walmart in Leavenworth. The new Walmart in Lansing.
It's huge.
We used to go there all the time.
Did you know it's like the 4th largest Walmart in the country?
You're fucking lying to me.
That's what I heard when it
more
was
you-
built.
The more you lie, the more I want to kick you out of my house.
Well, the more you read,
So we can go to your new house and finish the podcast.
the more you read, the more I have to pee.
All right. Well, you broke the seal.
It's okay.
Um,
It's okay.
you're getting drunk. That's
I am.
something you haven't done in a while. When was the last time you were drunk, Quentin?
When I puked all over Colby's house.
Well, actually, it was like 2 weeks or 2 days after that because
Oh yeah.
we got drunk at Colby's house.
When was this?
It was like in. When was that, Quentin? Like April?
No, it was still cold outside.
So March? Beginning of March?
I could have sworn it was around the holidays.
No, it wasn't that soon. We hadn't moved in by then.
Well, Colby Colby only comes home once a year, and it's in November.
Well, he was home though. It wasn't. I was living in this apartment.
It's like he's almost in here.
I know.
I picked you up, remember?
I think he was home for something else.
Well,
Like he was on like a week of leave or something.
Probably for her sister's wedding.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. So Anissa got married.
It was still cool outside, though.
Well, that's fine. So it was like March or April, I think.
Sure.
Because I remember you texted me and I was like in my bed watching Shameless.
Yeah, and I was already in Tracy when I thought of Aaron, and was like, fuck it, I'll turn around and drive 15 minutes back just to pick him up.
You're the best person I know.
Well, you're my favorite cousin, Aaron.
Aw, you shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Hey, I'm his favorite, so it works out.
So you guys are cousins.
We are
together.
cousins.
So how does this make you guys cousins? Who did who to end up being with
my
who?
mom is his
Mom's niece.
Yeah, so I'm his.
And his mom is actually
my
older than my mother.
Yeah, his mom is my great aunt, so he's my second cousin.
Okay.
But my
mom is
is
the baby of
older.
9.
Yeah.
And she is the first child of the first kid of the 9.
Yeah. My great grandma had a lot of kids. His regular grandma.
Yeah. My
9
mom
kids.
was the baby.
White people.
So I'm kind of at the bottom. White
Yeah.
people. Shit.
Yeah,
Brown
you
people.
say that. You say that because you have no idea how many kids your real parents had.
My cousin.
I'm like one
They're
of
like
8 or 9.
scattered all
My
across
cousin-
the world.
We are. That's the fucked up thing is we really are scattered all over the fucking world.
My cousin is white, but
What?
He married a Mexican woman,
Okay.
and they had 9
talking
kids
about Wentz?
also. No.
No, the guy that lives out in California.
Sis's son.
Kid,
Yeah. Not Kevin.
Yeah.
9 more kids on top of my grandma's 9 kids.
I don't know them at all. They don't even exist, like, until now.
Well, they were
existed
homeschooled.
now, I don't know.
They lived in California.
They're
Their whole
homeschooled?
life. They were.
Oh, God, no. I don't want to know them at all now. Fuck.
Oh, no, they're decent people.
I don't care.
But they
think-
have lived in California. She just
What
kept
part of
popping
California?
them out. I'm not sure, actually.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not
Napa
that
Valley,
close. I mean,
probably.
he's in California.
Yeah.
Sacktown.
Sacktown. Yeah. He's in Sacktown.
Old Sacktown. Okay, I'm going to finish this.
So what do you chew? Hold on. I got a question.
Yeah, go on.
I see you have a dip in
Ask
your
him
mouth.
about his tobacco.
Yeah.
I do. Colby got me into that. At
What, like 10
16.
years ago?
6
7 years ago, whatever.
You do
Yeah.
dips?
Yeah.
What kind of dips do you do?
I choose Grizzly
Why do you choose Grizzly?
because
choose.
I've tried all the others.
Okay.
And I'm not quite as much of a fan. I know Colby still chews Grizzly. He does the Grizzly straight.
For those of you who don't know Colby, he's a
My best
childhood
friend.
friend of all of us.
Yeah.
Maybe not you. You were friends with his sister.
Also, so
Yeah, you're a friend.
I got a
with
good
Anissa.
story about that. Yeah. We won't tell that on the podcast.
We'll tell it after.
Yeah, we'll tell it on the
later.
podcast. Some things I do respect.
but yeah,
I do respect
Colby's-
some people because they involve other people.
She's a good person.
She's a great
Anissa's
person.
good.
She's
And
Her
married now.
husband
Yeah.
is awesome.
He's the best.
Nick is the shit.
Remember? Okay, so we
You were there, right?
we were in the truck.
We
We were
went
in
to
the
Waffle
truck.
House. Yes. Hey, give it. I totally fucking forgot you were the one with me.
I was
'Cause
like,
we started the night at the bunkhouse.
Yeah,
It was probably a night after one of our first podcasts. We were
probably.
like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go get drunker.
Yeah.
At Waffle House?
No, we went to the bunkhouse.
We
and
went to
met
the
up with
bunkhouse.
them and got talking with her fiance at the time, her husband now. But
Yeah.
Nick is the shit.
Nick is cool.
Nick's
Nick is
Colby
really
said
nice.
the first time he ever met him, he was actually wearing a cowhide vest.
Really.
Dude's a true cowboy.
He is a true cowboy. He always has a
Well-
cowboy hat on.
Always have cowboy. Yeah.
We went to
Drives a
Waffle
big old
House.
truck.
We went to Waffle. I don't remember most of Waffle House. I was fuck hammered, dude. I was gone for miles away. I was done, and it was snowing too.
Yeah, it was snowing. It
was
started
fucking-
snowing.
It was the middle of winter.
Good time.
God damn.
And
God.
You really need to get.
remember when he went off the
I wasn't
road?
driving.
He was driving.
It was-
he
it
was
was,
driving
it
a
was him.
truck, and it went off the road And he's like...
They were trying to drive us back to the bunkhouse.
Yeah.
And they live out in the back, the country, wherever the fuck. And he was going around a curb on some lettered highway, I don't even know.
H or P, basically.
The one in the middle, V. And he just went... HPV. And he...
Oh shit! I never noticed that.
Did you ever notice that intersection HPV, like between Newmarket and Buchanan County and Weston? HPV.
I never connected it till right now.
Mrs. Pearl told us about that from literature and film. Yeah, lit and film. Corey and I. He told us Corey and I about that.
HPV.
We knew about it, but we didn't know how funny it was until she said anything about it. But yeah, he went off the fucking road in the snow. I was like, oh, well, we're dead. And I was in the back behind the driver's seat, and I was just like banging around like fucking god damn it, I'm trying to blow myself apparently. And then we were on a road again. Like he just, it's like, oh, well, yeah, we're fine now.
But they look back, I was like, see, you guys were scared. We weren't. I was like, what the fuck?
Like, fuck you.
I remember being
we're normal.
I remember being a kid, and a Nisa drove off in a ditch out on H, and
everybody did.
It was just the smallest dent inside her fender well, or right on the outside of her fender. And she comes home, she's in fucking tears to no end. Colby and I walk out in the garage like, what is going on? And Eric's out there with a suction cup, and he just pops the dents right back out of the
done.
Done.
All's well. Well, that was fucking terrifying.
She married the right man, apparently.
Yeah, she did, but
he can just pull it right back out of the ditch.
Yeah,
she married your dad.
That was a fucked up night, dude.
Nah. Nick's a good guy.
Oh no, Nick, he's an awesome guy. Always when he shook my hand, he always shakes your hand as hard as he like just grabs it and just squeezes the shit, and he looks at you right in the eye,
and he smiles. He just smiles.
Like, I know I can kill you.
No effort.
No, he could kill. There's no doubt in my mind that man could kill me.
If you run, he's gonna lasso your ass, and he's gonna pull you right back.
Tony goes with murderers most of the time.
Tony?
The mom.
Colby's mom.
What does that have to do
with
with
her mom?
Lisa?
What?
Yeah.
That's her mom.
So?
Yeah. She goes with hard-ass murderers. That's who she fucks.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was getting at. That's who she has kids with.
Eric's a tough man.
That's what I'm getting at.
I hope Eric is listening.
Eric, listen. We're Facebook friends.
Eric,
I don't know if he knows.
You're a tough person. Colby deep down fears you. A little.
Tell him.
A little.
Soldier boy, tell him. Crank that. Soldier 5.
Alright, so should we do another?
We didn't even finish.
Yeah, you
the
never
first
even
one.
finished that.
Okay, or this is the second one, sorry. Hey girl, what's up? We've seen each other a couple times walking through Harrisonville down Commercial past the Cortez Motel. I just read this earlier. And the little strip mall in front of the old Walmart by McDonald's.
Get past the creepy part.
Talked about it a lot. You have blonde hair. And if I remember right, we're wearing either a blue or green hoodie. Well, the sky's the limit there. You were smoking a cigarette in the rain, so she's retarded. Like a chicken in the rain. Dumb.
Did he say that?
Yeah, that's what it says. You were smoking a cigarette in the rain. I was in the gray hoodie on my phone when I looked up at you. I looked up and nodded at you. IDK, you seem like you were going to stop and say something, but didn't. Are you single? Do you want to chill sometime? If you ever read this, hit me up.
I can't reach it.
He said blonde, right?
Yeah, you know any blondes in Harrisonville?
Blonde girl, please do not look at this ad. Do not follow the ad.
Don't do it.
Do not meet with this
Don't
person.
follow the ad.
It's not an ad.
I don't care. The post, the whatever. Please do not meet this person.
The roast.
You will be killed and chopped into pieces.
Yeah, because it's Harrisonville.
It is Harrisonville.
They did win state championships, though.
It's the gateway to the north.
They do that. But they're a large school.
10A.
10A, yes.
Do they go above 6A?
No.
Why? Who
think
caps
it's-
it off at 6? It's just like, is this... That's like Arabic numbering. Like you just cap. That's why our minutes end at 60, and our seconds and 6 and all that
how
shit.
big of a school would
Oh,
a
so that's the
teenage
part that we
school
took from them? That's the part that we took
They
from...
gave it to us. We didn't take it from them. It's a worldwide thing. Every second lasts 60 seconds,
be?
or every minute
Even
lasts
the
60 seconds.
NCAA
I've never known...
has-
Actually, to tell you the truth, I remember once, I was in
Arabic numerics.
guitar, like practice, and like the guy's like, have you ever wondered, like, he's like,
Where
do
numbers
you know,
come from?
no, like the numbers and like the time, like
Why a minute
there's
is
a
60
clock.
seconds?
Yeah, there's a clock that's like set, and that's what the times is. I'm like, oh, I've never really noticed, never really cared. And I felt stupid after I said that to him. I'm like, wow, that is kind of
Well,
stupid.
then you start
Why did I
thinking,
not
like,
ever know
why
that?
is a second as long as a second is?
Yeah,
Like,
like-
why isn't it, like, half as long or twice as long? You know, like,
somebody
Someone just like,
because it was people
they
in the
did
Middle
some
East.
serious math.
I mean, that was the Mecca of the world, like, literally and
Yeah.
non-literally. Obviously, it was Mecca, but
in
most
Jeddah,
of what
in Saudi Arabia.
a lot of what we know, like the alphabet's from the Arabics.
Think
Most of
how
what we
much
know is
math
from the
that
Middle
took,
East and
though.
Africa. Actually, we're from Africa, so that's a fact.
We're white.
Well, I know, but
I
you know,
know,
it's
I know.
it's all just like pigmentation.
South Africa actually has a lot.
It all has to do with the sun.
Sure.
That's it. We're all the same species.
Well, yeah. Some
The
people
idea
believe we came from
of
monkeys,
like
and some people-
creating the idea of race really just kind of fucked everybody up. It just separated everything,
Especially
and
black
you know, any kind of race, like Asians, everything, because we're all people.
Blasians.
Blasians,
Tiger Woods.
Kardashians.
Tiger Woods. Well, Kardashians came from a she and now a
Armenia.
she.
Hey, no,
Actually,
two of them did. Most
Two,
of them
yeah.
didn't.
Sure.
They're all from Armenia except the two that
Either
didn't
way.
come from the two Armenians. Know what you're fucking talking. Come on, do your research.
know your
Did you
know
know-
your racism. Know your racism.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Did I know what?
What is his new name?
Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Did you know?
I
they
love you,
got,
Caitlin.
like, the prettiest girl in America or whatever.
That's
Did you
fine.
know
He's gonna get
he
all.
got the award.
She's
for
gonna
that?
get all the awards for anything. Who gives a shit?
It got the award.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
awards
matter.
are awards.
Well,
Nobody.
sure, but that is one ugly chick.
Because you know it
Holy
has a
shit.
dick. Because you know it has a dick.
Sure.
She does.
Well,
She
does
has
still
a
have
dick. You know she
pee-pee,
has a
yeah.
dick too.
Well,
Like
she still does
which
have
is
pee-pee.
whatever.
It is
She's an
strange
ugly
because
crier.
she's butt fuck rich,
Yeah.
You know.
But fuck ugly.
and she well, you know, she
And
is
she got the-
65.
I don't give a shit.
She's old as fuck. You can doll her
Although
up all you
as a
want.
man, he did look
Pretty woman.
pretty feminine.
Feminine.
Listen.
Let her have.
Listen.
Let her have this win. Just let her have
Okay,
that win.
we're gonna do one more of these, then we're gonna get started to talk about your shitty little stories that we're gonna talk about.
Yep.
Oh,
Because this is really why you're here,
oh, okay.
and because I love you
Sure.
to death.
I
I
love
would
you too.
I would murder a person for you probably.
I would totally do that for you.
Likely a girlfriend, not Carly.
If you were in
Past
danger, I
girlfriends.
would do it.
Past
If you
girlfriends.
weren't, if you told me to take out that person,
Yeah.
I would try to reason.
Why?
I would kill your old girlfriend for you.
I mean, that's fine. I'd kill your.
We did it. Okay, this one's
I'm
called
Latino. Go on.
Latina. Becky.
Go fuck yourself.
Becky with DB looking for Becky with from 9th Street Laundromat. None of that is
Must be
anything.
Laundromat.
Take a screenshot of that because that might
Must
be a
be
title.
Asian.
That's going to be a title of something.
It can't be. That's just incoherent.
Wait, what did we consider the title earlier?
Oh,
Misconnecting.
yeah,
Or was it?
misconnected,
I don't
misconnected,
even know.
misconnected.
Misconnected, yeah. Okay, so this is it. Becky W. Period, space, comma, space. From the 9th Street Laundromat.
She's Asian.
Please contact me, DB. I don't know. Every time I see
Defensive
DB,
back.
DB.
every time I see
Double
DB,
penetrated?
I think Drag Ball.
I think double penetrated.
We're all on different stages of the
Defensive
same
back.
level. You know what I mean?
all wrong.
Would like to see how
True.
YOU are doing. If anyone knows Becky W. used to live in Northeast, please have her contact
Please have her killed.
DB, like to see how she is doing. You want to murder her. That's what you want to do, you fucking idiot. Just learn how to use words, for fuck's sake. It's not hard. It's Craigslist, though. Come on.
All right, guys.
God.
That was Misconnections this week.
That's fucking unbelievable.
That was Misconnections.
Sad lives. Sad lives.
Lad sives, man.
Did you want to do what we learned this week and then get into?
No.
Come on, Aaron.
Okay, I can just pull them like the top. I will do the top 3 from Reddit, whether or not they are interesting. I don't usually. It's like, oh, well, I'm just gonna search through them, see if they're interesting. Fuck it. We're gonna see if anything pops out of these. So, audience at home, you're in for a treat. Okay, so the number 1. 2 sisters, known as the Gibbons sisters, were so inseparable they had a coded language and committed crimes together. Oh, and repeatedly tried to murder each other. What?
You ever seen American
I'm
Horror
pretty
Story?
sure the picture they have is of Tia and Tamara Mowry from Sister Sister. Probably wrong. Yep, definitely wrong. Black though, I can't differentiate. What? Yeah, I've seen which parts of American Hero.
Have you seen Freak Show?
Bits and pieces.
It's probably the inseparable sisters, the ones
Those
that
are
are
white girls,
connected
though.
with 2 heads. I don't care.
I don't care.
Are joined at the hip.
He doesn't care.
What was that movie? What was the movie where the guys are joined?
Stuck
at the
on
hip?
You?
Stuck on
Stuck
You.
on You is the shit. Greg Kinnear and
Maybe
Matt
that
Damon.
is what they are.
Dude, Matt Damon
Oh
was in that
my-
movie.
I forgot.
Wasn't that Matt Damon?
And as soon as they get disconnected,
I
they
forgot
walk
that movie
home.
was made.
love
I
that
forgot that movie was.
Ava Mendes was in that movie. She fucked Greg Kinnear in
Oh
that movie.
man, I'm gonna. Oh man.
Pull up
Search it.
something good.
Search it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Matt Damon and Greg Kinnear.
I forgot this movie was
2003.
made. I forgot this movie was made.
That was
was
a Farrelly Brothers movie.
I was
Okay.
in 3rd or 4th grade.
Yeah, because this was the movie
9
after.
or 10 years
No,
old.
this was the movie after Me, Myself, and Irene. I think that they made.
Academy Award nominee.
I loved that movie as a
No.
kid.
Academy Award winner Cher.
Cher.
Four-time Academy
That was the mom.
Award
Cher sounds like a dude. What is that song that we always
Matt
sing?
Damon.
No, with
Do you believe in life
no,
after
no, no.
love?
Well, that is a Cher song.
We're American.
We're not.
Stuck on You.
Hey, what's the 4-letter word for snatch?
Grab. All right. Right. Oopsie.
What was the 4-letter word supposed to be?
Grab.
Well, I know, but like the reason they put that in there is because snatch is
Puss.
a synonym for pussy.
Yeah.
Puss.
It's not puss. It can't be
could-
puss.
You
Puss,
you will never know.
but puss is a
Vagina
shortening.
is way too long.
I know. Cunt. Oh, it's cunt. Yes, it's cunt.
Well done.
We did it. We're doing it here, guys. We're this only at the Beer and Friendship Show.
We're doing it, guys.
We're breaking.
Okay, number 2. It makes a comeback.
It can't be stopped.
Okay, number 2. Spirit Halloween shops. We all know those. They take over the old circuit cities around here.
Shop around here.
Take over the circuit cities.
It's the one just across the street.
I
The Spirit Halloween shops that pop up around Halloween are owned by Spencer Gifts and make up nearly half the company's revenue in the 2 months they're open each year. Holy shit.
Holy.
Wow.
All the dildos aren't making enough.
all the vibrating mouses, like computer mouses, aren't making enough money.
The neon lights.
All the Black Veil Brides.
Really? I
t-shirts.
wonder how much they're making a year, though.
Apparently, I mean,
Not
when
enough.
you think about places to go get Halloween costumes, you know, especially around here, like in the Midwest, what are you thinking?
Spirit or Party City?
Yeah.
I honestly, I've never thought about buying like costumes.
This leads to another point I wanted to make. I was looking through pictures earlier today because I was bored. Because I've been off the last 2 days of work, and I'm going to be off tomorrow too, which is hard for me to do. I can't do that. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm guessing you've watched Game of Thrones like 5 times.
Oh, this is the Halloween edition. I totally forgot about
Spooky.
Spooky. Oh god, I gotta get some spooky music. Oh my god, why aren't we doing a spooky song for our outro?
This because we got the one and only. That's who we
The
need.
one and only.
I almost think we should do them. I really do think we should do Monster. Please,
We're not gonna do Monster Mash.
please.
We can
Just
do
in
Monster
front
Mash
of
now, because the outro is the outro. This is episode 50. It just so happens to be on Halloween weekend.
And
This is Quentin's episode.
Aaron and I's
Yeah,
song.
don't fuck up our song, man. This is our national anthem.
We
All right, but go on. You're on Facebook.
Okay, so I was on Facebook and I was looking through pictures of you because I was thinking, you know, maybe I could find a picture of me somewhere.
Jesus, I love
But
that.
most of your pictures, other than, you know, like old high school pictures that Hoshard added recently, like a year ago.
He added
of
more
them-
pictures.
No, they were from a while back.
Okay.
They were whenever he had that photo dump a long time ago. But it was it was last Halloween, and we had just started doing the podcast.
Yeah.
Like, just started. Like, this might be the 1-year anniversary show.
Holy shit, we have been doing it
We've
for.
been doing it a while. This might just be the 1-year anniversary.
I think it might be. There's a
We
good
gotta
chance.
look on SoundCloud to see when we uploaded the first one. But
I'm proud to be here for that.
Oh shit.
the
Oh my
one
God.
thing you told me was like, yeah, I just go around to Halloween parties dressed in a suit. And I was like, you don't do that.
Oh no, I do
That's
that.
fucking ridiculous.
That's
And
what I
then,
do.
Lo and behold, a picture of you just like in the background, like not even like doing anything. Just in a nice fucking suit, just hanging out.
Just drinking.
And I saw that today, and I was just like, that's the funniest fucking thing.
He still has to be able to pick up ladies, Aaron.
Yeah, come on,
can't do
dude.
it.
Just
With an
dressed
ugly
like
face.
some asshole from Mad Men who could never get a job there.
But I looked the
They're
part
like,
though.
yeah, but who's your real mom? I don't know. I don't.
Let's look. Okay, so we're on
Yeah,
we're on
pull it
the
up.
official.
We should. This has to be close to the year.
I hope it's spot on. I doubt it, because I doubt you did one right before Halloween. But
It might have been into the part.
What? Does it have a date? Click on it. It should have a added on thing since you should be on it. Just click on it.
11 months ago.
shit. In November.
No, because remember we
did,
started
three,
yeah. There's some that we did that we didn't even
Yeah.
put up.
say,
So yeah,
you
we're
So does it say which day?
I was gonna say, because I moved in November. You guys didn't even move in until 3 or 4
We didn't
months
move in
after
until
me.
January or February.
No.
October. Oh, that's bullshit. You gotta.
January, February, or October.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Holy shit.
This is my calendar.
1, 2, 10.
The whole summer's just, forgotten about after February.
we're like 150 views on this one.
I know, the first episode?
Yeah.
Man, what a stupid thing we did.
Why did we start doing that? We can just listen to the end of the Monster Mash.
Scooby-Doo one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say, Count Chocula looks like he needs to be in that.
So yeah, okay, Quentin, this is your time.
All right, Quentin.
This is your time to bring up some stories from our past.
Well, what do you want to discuss?
Just start listing the bullet points that you have, and we'll just pick one. We'll just pick them.
It's fucking hammered.
I am pretty drunk.
Hey, you know what?
I love times like these. They're the best.
These what make the best stories. These what
Some
make
of
good
these-
podcasts.
Some of these are from alcohol.
Most of them
Most of them are from alcohol.
are early years.
Okay.
When
we
you
have-
shouldn't have been.
Okay,
even
so number
smoking
one.
cigarettes.
What's number one? Number one.
Number one is Tori Collier's party, which highly involves alcohol.
Was
Okay,
I there
so-
at this party?
I don't think
I-
so. This
Okay.
was
You were
when.
still
This was
in
2010.
school.
I think you were in Sioux Falls.
LA. I was in LA at that
Oh,
point.
you were in LA. Yeah,
I was
okay,
in
you were
LA.
in LA.
Basically, in this story,
LA part 1, basically.
Yeah.
it's the first time I puked due to alcohol, and it just so happened
You were what, 17?
to be all over myself
Okay.
because I could not get Aaron's door unlocked.
On my car. We were driving down up Main Street to get to my house.
No. We were still in the country. We were on
I
the
guess this is the
Oh,
story.
yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
the story.
You
Go on.
whipped it really hard into the ditch.
Yeah.
And I
'Cause
could not find your
yeah,
lock.
we were on, what was it, M Highway?
Middle Road.
Middle Road, that's why I thought M.
Middle
yeah.
Road.
Middle Road, yeah. So, the best thing...
I had respect.
Were you dressed in a beer costume at any point?
I was in a costume
Of
that I got
Heineken.
from Liam, and it was literally a beer bottle.
Yeah. It was a Heineken launch,
I had been
basically.
puked on earlier that night
Who by?
by Kara Tabaka.
Okay.
She pukes all over
Who
the
the
She
fuck
floor.
was,
is
she was
that?
like 12.
She pukes all over the floor. It spatters
She
all
had
over
one.
my
She had
legs.
one shot of water.
I have no
threw
idea.
up everywhere.
But she puked on me. And then I had at least enough respect not to puke in Aaron's car. I pull my elbow up like a sneeze. I puke into the pit of my elbow.
The elbow pussy.
Yes, the elbow pussy. Because I can't get his door unlocked to get the door open. To
Could have
puke
just rolled the
in.
window down.
No. I puked
Nope.
all over the side of it.
That's fine. That's easier to clean off
Although
than
it
the
was
inside.
projectile. We get back to Aaron's house. I have no change of clothes. He puts me in the shower. I'm just laying in a shower.
It's all coming back to me now.
And he is 2 to 3 times
So you're
my
there, but not
size.
there. So you're there, but not there.
Oh, I remember every bit of it. Like, every time I've been drunk, I remember every bit of it. But he is twice my size.
Vietnam.
Yeah.
It's like a Vietnam flashback. Every
It
time he
is,
gets
like,
drunk,
yeah,
he get-
Kind of, yeah.
This is why he doesn't drink very much anymore.
I was sleeping on
He's
the
like-
couch.
You're like me. You have fucked up stories when you first started drinking, and like now you're scarred by drinking.
Oh.
We can talk about this. We'll talk about those too. Go on.
Well, so do I, but I never stopped.
Yeah.
So since I have no change of clothes, I get Aaron. How much would you say you weighed at that point?
225 probably.
I weighed.
Benching about like
You
420. Benching about like
Give or
415.
take, yeah, I was much stronger then.
Yeah.
Okay, I weighed 140.
I was about benching 300.
I have a 30-inch waist, and
Yeah, you were a tiny kid.
Yeah,
you're a
you-
baby.
remember, from what I remembered, you used to be a smaller guy.
I mean, you
still am.
you fit
I'm
into
still-
Liam's costume. Liam's been small forever.
I am still 145 pounds, Aaron. This was 5 years
No
ago.
matter how big your beard grows.
This was 5 years ago.
This is longer than 5 years ago.
Anyway, I have to sleep on his couch, which
So
his
sick.
mother makes my bed for me.
Yep,
which
she woke
was
up, yep.
Lovely.
And
My
she-
parents don't care if anybody comes home
Did
drunk.
you?
love
Did you?
me.
But
If it's me and any of my friends that come home drunk, like we're gonna take care of you. We're gonna fucking.
So we were like,
They
yeah, Quentin came.
especially
Yeah,
love
Quentin's
me,
drunk.
though.
Yeah, well,
was
because
like-
I wasn't drunk that night. That
Yeah.
was because I had been doing other shit. I
Oh, he
came
did
back.
fine.
Yeah, I came back
He
to
showed
pick
up
Quentin
halfway
up.
through.
I came back to pick Quentin
Oh,
up
you
and
went
maybe
to Dearborn.
yeah, I maybe like played some beer bong or something, drank a little bit. Maybe I don't even know if I was drinking back then. Different times. I don't want to go back to those times.
I slept in Aaron's swim trunks
Yeah,
because that's all we had,
Yeah.
and they
No,
didn't
I
fit
didn't have
at
shorts.
all.
Yeah.
I wake up to his father sitting in his recliner right next to
Old
me.
Dwight watching car shows or something.
I have to walk to Aaron's room holding the swim trunks up because they clearly
You could have tied them.
do not. I
Did
tried.
his dad say?
I pulled them as tight as I could, Aaron. I still had 3 inches of play.
I've always had quite the hips, man.
I have no hips, no ass.
Baby bearing hips.
I am.
I can give birth to like a set of
Like a
triplets.
bull.
You're
Not
just,
even
you're just
notice.
straight up and down.
I'm like a board.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2x.
you're a 2x4. I could jump off you.
Yes. But yeah, and the
Goonies
next
style.
morning, I'm pretty sure I poured some bleach on my clothes
On purpose.
as I scrubbed them, and I
And then
cleaned
you
out
cleaned
the
my
small
car.
parts of Aaron's car because he is my favorite cousin. And I do have respect for him, and yeah.
And that was a good car, the 2004
That is-
Grand Prix Pontiac Grand
Was this?
Prix.
Oh, that wasn't the.
That was
What car?
before
The
you went to
the
Arizona.
what the green Fiesta. I remember you used to drive a green Fiesta at a time.
No.
There was you
Fiesta? Ford Fiesta?
Ford Fiesta.
No, I had a Dodge Neon. It was red Dodge Neon. I think that's what I drove.
That you got whiplash in due to that.
Because
look.
Yeah.
you would always, every day, like, I remember when I got in
Dodge
trouble and I
Neon.
got my car taken away, I would have to ride the bus, and you would just drive past. And some days I'd be like, I wonder if I could just ask Aaron, drive me to school. I'm not going to be a dickhead and ask him to stop and pick me
I
up.
don't know where you're getting Ford Fiesta.
You had a Ford Fiesta. I feel like
The
your
only-
family
okay.
had a Ford Fiesta.
The only
Gavin
nope,
might have.
My dad doesn't like Fords. Gavin's girlfriend had a green Pontiac Trans Am. That might have been what you're thinking,
Maybe.
because it was like a forest green.
Granted, I was smoking a lot of pot.
Yeah. But when
I'll be honest, I was
It
smoking
was
a lot
very
of pot in
dark
high
blue.
school.
It was
Well,
a navy blue.
No, what? Oh, the Grand Prix
Grand Prix,
was
yeah.
what I was
could be
driving while you
considered.
were still in school with me was the white Oldsmobile, and then
Yeah, the hot box machine.
yeah, dude, that car was the shit. That car
Whatever
was
happened to
great.
that car?
I think Gavin took a hold of it and then sold it to Aaron Myers, and they wrecked it. It had no suspension. It was a lot of fun though. It was like driving a boat. It was cool.
Even driving a
But then
boat.
I had the Dodge Neon, and then my Grand Prix, and then this car. I feel like 4 cars. I'm doing all right. Like every 2 years, I get a new car, pretty much.
Well,
I should probably get a
clearly,
new car now.
all my bullets we're clearly going to discuss.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, it's fine. Go on.
We can go all. It doesn't fucking matter. It's Friday.
This one will be short.
It's
The
never
time
short.
I walked home
True.
in the snow.
Okay, the time you walked home in snow, Quentin.
This is more self-respect.
Quentin
Aaron.
spent the night.
Respect for you.
I'm gonna go throw up.
This might be one of my favorite Quentin and Aaron stories. So like it was a snow week basically in Missouri. So we were getting fucked with snow, and it was just terrible, and nobody was driving.
There's at least 6 to 8 inches. Of
yeah,
snow
and there's no
outside.
way anybody's gonna fucking drive anywhere. So we're like, Quentin comes over. You come over. Your dad drops you off.
Yeah.
At your house, at my house,
This is
in his
this,
huge truck.
I must have been.
Because you had a Lumina at the time. You had
Well-
a piece of shit Chevy Lumina.
Okay, so I could drive at that time. I was probably 16.
Yeah, you were just freshly.
I just didn't drive on my
It was
own.
when I was like
Okay.
20. You know, when you were.
Fair enough.
Still, you were
Okay.
you had just started driving. And yeah, because the reason you stayed the night was because I had the Wii.
Well,
And I had
I
started
stayed the
playing
night
again.
all
Well,
the time, man.
you stayed the night all the time anyway, but we had been playing,
played
Sonic
Smash
and
Brothers,
Donkey Kong and all that
Donkey
shit.
You name it, we played it.
And
You name it, we played it.
like this was like we weren't even drinking. Like it was like, which this is where I'm at in my life.
This was a sober night.
This is where I'm at in my life. I have to describe, like, we weren't even drinking, man. We were just fine.
Good.
Like,
It's because you've done the
Quentin and
podcast too
Aaron.
much. We've done
It's
50.
because-
We've done 50 plus episodes. That's why you have to
because
explain
I've
this.
been sad so long. Like, we weren't even.
This
We were
is
happy.
just
We were
good
fine.
Quentin and
This
Aaron
was
time.
good people time. Like, not drunk asshole time.
Fun
But
wee time.
Quentin, you know, I'm pretty sure we fell asleep to like some Louis C.K. Stand-up shit on Netflix.
Probably.
We used to watch a lot of stand-up on Netflix all the time. That's like one of the reasons I started doing stand-up. Is because,
As I slept in the little cot in your bedroom.
yeah, we had a cot
A
that
fold-out cot.
there was a couch in the living room he could have slept on, but he liked sleeping next to his big old cousin, hanging out, you know.
We played Wii all fucking night until we passed out, okay? It just seemed right.
Yeah, you're right.
And I slept across the room.
What did that hit off? Okay, I'm not.
The trash.
The trash can is apparently not accepting my beer can. Anyway, and then I wake up the next morning. It's a beautiful, crisp, December day. I'm not in college, so I don't have to go anywhere.
And I'm
Yeah.
gone.
My mom was like, yeah, Quentin's gone. I was like, oh, did you drive him home? Nope. I was like, oh, well, is he dead?
Okay,
Did
let
an
me
ambulance drive him home?
let me take this story over. I woke up early that morning. Aaron always slept later than I did.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't surprise me
It's
one
the
bit.
thyroid. It's a
Well,
thyroid
I
problem.
typically sleep late unless I'm at a friend's house, which in this case I was at Aaron's. His mom is always asleep, so there was no one home other than him and his mother, and they were both asleep. And I decided there's not much for me to do while they sleep. I'm gonna go ahead and go home. I'm not gonna wake somebody up just to drive me home in the snow. So I walked all the way across Weston.
Walked 2 miles in
Home.
17-degree weather and 6 inches of
Hey,
snow.
I dressed appropriately. I was
Think-
fine.
Yeah, because we were playing
Was this,
baseball.
okay,
up
was
the
this,
street.
got
was this
home
the
in
point
30
where you were
minutes.
living on Walnut, like close to Walnut Street?
He was
I
up
living
on
Spring
Spring.
Street.
Okay, close to Walnut. Like,
It's not
no,
close.
no, it's
past
not. It's
downtown.
past downtown.
Well,
yeah.
he's next to Walnut. He
I'm,
was next.
yeah.
yeah.
All right, off-
This
Because-
is when we were still living in the same street, basically.
Because how you and I have connections is
He
because...
wasn't on Citadel, because that was when he was on
That
close
was
to
when
Citadel.
I was next to Hunter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you used to live to my nephew, Hunter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
neighbors.
Neighbors.
Never talk
basically.
about.
Well, then Aaron and I were
It's
right.
true, I never do talk about Hunter.
He's doing all right.
Probably better that way.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought it'd be
Cries
smarter.
a lot.
He's got a hot girlfriend. Good for him.
I hope he's listening. He's always had a hot girlfriend. It pisses me off. I don't get it.
We can talk about him. We can talk. I love him to death. I love the fuck out of Hunter. And we can talk about him all damn day. But yeah, I know.
You've got hot girlfriends too. You're fine.
Well, sure, but at that point, I
You're
was
also on a
basically
podcast.
right
Hunter's
across
never
the
been on a
street from him.
podcast. This fucking guy who runs a podcast. This is his fucking family. Fuck Hunter, right?
I'm your fan.
Fuck Hunter.
I love you. Go on.
But you know how Walnut connects to Main Street.
Yes, I do.
Main Street goes across the bridge to the park.
Yeah.
I live all the way up the top of the next hill.
That is
So-
basically across town.
Ways
Yeah,
away.
I
It's
walked
ways.
a couple
It's up a
miles.
goddamn hill.
But I dressed
Which is very
appropriately,
high.
so it was okay.
Get boots on.
No, sure. Okay, sure. I was dressed
Pretty
for
sure
the
we were
weather.
probably sledding or something stupid like that the night before anyway.
Probably not. But
Trampoline
I was
jumping.
16. That's possible.
Trampoline jumping on the snow.
But out of respect for your sleep, I decided I would walk. And
I wish you would have woken me up because I could have at least dropped you off at the hill.
yeah, the
like
next
the base
time,
of the hill.
the
Spring
next
Street.
time I come over, you're like, Jesus Christ, why didn't you just get us up?
You fucking idiot! I was
you were
honestly
sleeping.
upset. There are very few times where I'm like actually mad. This was like, really, you walked, you did that. This isn't fucking 1832. You know, you don't have to do
Aaron, I'm
that.
in
You don't
shape.
have to wait
I'm
for
fine.
the carriage. You know, we don't have to wait to feed the horses to fucking. We just have to turn the car on for 5 minutes. Boom, car is warm.
But I had to
drive
wake
the
you
car
up to do
to
that.
a minute and a half. A minute and a half.
I appreciate my
I would have
sleep.
woken up for you, for fucking anybody. I would have woken
I
up.
feel
Anybody
like-
but my immediate family, I would have woken up for.
I
Feed
feel
the
like you
horses.
should appreciate your sleep.
If you would have woken me up, the only person in that house that night that would have woken me up and I would have been okay with it was you. That was it. If Gavin would have woken me up like, fuck you, you asshole. Ashley, fuck you. My dad wouldn't woke me up. He's a nice guy. My mom, stop it. I'm not going to say fuck you to my mom.
I'm
but
making
fuck
you
you,
food,
Mom.
Aaron.
Shit, you woke me up. She woke me up to tell me, hey, Quentin's gone. Should have told me before you left.
I was asleep too.
Fuck yeah. Before my sister had a bunch of kids, my mom used to just sleep forever. And it was great. Like, that's just one less parent you have to worry about.
Every
You know
time.
what I mean?
I'm kind of a loud
this
person.
That's just
I
like...
would just be talking loudly in his
Well-
room, and he'd be like,
well,
Mom
no.
and Dad are sleeping.
It's not because my mom was asleep. It's because my dad was trying to sleep. And he had an actual job and had to wake up.
Oh, sure.
That's all I cared about.
Sure.
But weekends were great because my mom would only sleep weekends. So I'd be like, Dad, I'm going to Corey's. Like, oh, okay. Like, Dad didn't care.
My dad
Mom didn't really care
my
either,
dad-
but she was like, what are you going to do out there? I'm like, I don't
Get
You know,
drunk
just like,
and pass
I'm going to
out.
drive out there. That's what I'm going to do. But what's funny is I would always end up going out to Corey's, but then we end up somewhere else. But I wouldn't lie. I went to Corey's.
with you quite a bit.
Oh, yeah. You were there.
That was
You were
fun.
there. You're a frequenter. You
Frequent
guys can come to Corey's with me tomorrow night. It'll be fun.
That'd be great.
Just pop on by. John, what are you doing tomorrow night? Working?
I'm gonna be on set for like 13 hours tomorrow.
What are you doing on set?
Busybody.
Working, being a third AD,
Assistant
assistant director.
Yeah, for
You know
what?
what?
For a
Just,
Can you
short
talk
film.
about it?
just
Yeah,
tell
for a
me
short
to
film
fuck
for
off.
a Kansas International Film Festival.
Cool.
Yeah.
Kansas?
Kansas has they have a film
festival.
but it's
Or is it at
international.
Topeka?
It's international. No, it's in Overland Park.
Oh.
Kansas does have
It's
the
kinda
Renaissance
gotta
Fair
be.
too, though.
They do what?
But no, it's
The
weird. It's
Renaissance
crazy.
yeah.
What's
It's
weird about
awesome.
it is that it's international. So like, there's a lot of like Brazilian and Portuguese like films that come in and like run through.
Well, you
Bunch
know,
of
There's a whole
independent
cycle.
films.
There's a whole like it's like a whole like basically like
there's
a comedy.
there's a ton of international film festivals. But,
Yeah.
it's basically got to be in Overland Park. You know, like if it was in
Anywhere else, I don't think anyone else would be like no.
I mean, that's basically Kansas City.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and you have 3 cities kind of in Overland Park.
Yeah.
Like
Olathe might work.
Olathe is one of them that's really close to the Overland Park, though.
I've been working.
So you got Olathe, you have I can't remember that one fucking town. But
Shawnee.
It's not. It's probably Shawnee, but it's not Shawnee. Where Jake lives. Or Jake. No.
Oh.
God damn it. It's like it. Okay, so there.
Miriam?
Miriam. That's what it is.
Where the new IKEA is.
Exactly. There's like 3.
God, Aaron.
Well, there's
come on.
like 3 cities there that are all basically Overland Park, and which is all basically Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Well, south.
The Kansas
it's
part,
like
yeah.
south Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like Grandview's like South Kansas City.
Yeah.
Grandview area is in South Kansas City, but then like
I always forget, like, growing up, I didn't know what the fuck. Like, when I would lie to my parents, like, I would tell my parents, like, oh, I'm going, somewhere. It might be like Zone Rosa or something.
Yeah.
Like AMC theaters. They'd be like, well, don't go too far. I'm like, I tell my parents, I'm like, I'm not going to Liberty or anything. Like, that's literally 5 minutes away.
Well,
It's
from
nothing.
Weston, it's 30.
Well, yeah, but if I'm saying I'm going to go
Sure.
to the...
yeah, it's like
Compared to
it's
Overland
basically
Park.
we have to
What?
feed the horses. We have to
But I said-
main the trims. We have to.
I said Liberty because I was like, oh, well, that's the furthest anything's
You
ever going to
used
get
to
from me.
think, Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to be a high school teacher.
Should've said
I'll
Blue
never have to
Springs.
leave Weston. I should have said
That's what you
fucking
thought you were gonna
Denver.
be. That's what you thought you were gonna be as a high school teacher.
Yeah, history. I was going to coach baseball. That was like the thing I want to do. The first thing I want to do is scout for baseball. I want to be a baseball scout.
Yeah.
And like I didn't want to travel all around, but I wanted to be a baseball scout.
Well, you
baseball
can't.
scout.
You can't do that.
What
If
baseball
you're gonna be a
scout?
baseball scout, you have to travel.
Well, I know that's like you give up one for the other. It's fine with doing
You
that.
give and take.
Now I work for an airline which lets me fly anywhere for free.
That's awesome.
So I do that for comedy.
Good
I
for
can
you.
still be a baseball scout
On the side,
on the side, yeah. Which would be like
your life would be
The other
complete.
side of comedy.
I honestly think your dick might blow off because you'd be so excited,
that'd be cool. If I could just go watch baseball all the time, man.
and then like do shows after the game or before the game.
I might just go to baseball games in general. Just if I get big enough where I can just like go to college games. Fuck it, why not?
I'd feel like I'd have to go with you, and then I'd just be saying like, God, why are we here? I'd be just complaining. I'd be like, all right, it's the 6th inning. Let's get the fuck
And
out.
I'm just gonna be like,
Let's
basically over.
the game's over, dude. It's like 13-2.
like fuck you.
Let's
I'm
get-
not here for anybody. I'm
let's-
just here for the game.
Let's like bypass the traffic. Cause I'll be the one driving.
Yeah, you wouldn't go. You wouldn't go with me. I would fly to New York or somewhere else alone. And go watch a game by myself.
Well, if it's in New York, then we could walk to the subway and it'd be whatever.
Well, it wouldn't be in New York City. It'd be like Albany or
Oh, yeah,
some other
no.
fucking weird Hoboken place. I don't know.
Okay.
Speaking of baseball,
Ithaca. Yeah.
Uh-oh, here's a story about baseball.
Aaron and I very frequently went to
baseball
the baseball
wedding.
field and just hit, pitch, went to the batting cages. We were playing baseball at the church where you guys went to preschool.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, and we would hit balls into the cemetery and everything else.
Quentin would throw balls, and I would hit them.
My dad and I used to do that with each other.
It was a perfect place because it's an infinite, hitting world.
Yeah.
You could hit it anywhere. But we'd take every 10 pitches, I think.
Oh, it was till we ran out
10,
of balls.
15. Well, no, like each time, like every person, like 10 pitches me, 10 pitches to you. I'd throw to you 10 times.
Did you guys have like a bucket of balls and?
Yeah, we got like a 10 or 15 from Dick's. It was like $10 or something. I don't know. They weren't real baseballs, but they we're not trying to.
They break bats. They do that. I broke 2 out of 3.
The bats broke because we threw it against the gate.
No.
Oh, the gate that was supposed to be like
every
the
time I hit it,
I remember one of us threw it against the gate and it broke. But none of us noticed until we actually hit the ball.
I was gonna say,
And I was like, hey, this bat's
bat's
broke.
We also bought a softball bat at one point on accident.
We bought a bunch of bats, man. And softball bats are
You guys
fun.
bought a
It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter like when we're not even caring.
Well, it was literally
softball bats.
2 of us.
Exactly.
Just me and you.
Well, like a softball bat would be perfect because it's skinnier. It's tougher to hit.
Where were you guys when I always loved hitting balls and
We were right by you.
We were just
You were in
together.
L.A. or Sioux Falls or wherever the fuck you were.
oh, this was the guys. Oh, this was James were older.
This was after I graduated.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys were. I thought this was like
trying to help him be a better baseball player, which is really my excuse for. I miss hitting baseballs. I really want to hit baseballs.
He needs physical activity.
I can't do that. Yeah, baseball is the only one I got.
I mean, we were so pathetic. We would pitch to each other at the fucking real baseball field.
Yeah.
And then the pitcher, after the batter was done, would
get
go in the outfield and just scan the whole outfield to pick up all the balls.
Oh, that's great.
That's
That's the beautiful thing about baseball, though. That's the beautiful thing about baseball. It's so simple.
Yeah, like we get
it
it.
is simple.
There's no arguing or anything.
Especially
it
if
was
you're just wanting to bat.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's all we wanted to do. Like
we just needed a retriever.
Yeah, we needed the other shittier.
If you just had a third guy in the outfield catching the balls, you'd
Yeah,
be
John
doing.
Klauser.
I think we had a couple of those.
We had Tyler do it one time.
Cooper might have done it.
Cooper, I think.
How's
did it.
Cooper
Yeah,
doing?
Cooper did it one time. I remember that.
He's trying to enlist in the military. So, I mean, he's on the up and up. I
Nice.
guess.
Chup and Chup.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we had a few guys in the outfield trying, giving it a shot.
Didn't you just graduated?
No. I graduated 4 years ago. He
No,
did.
he.
Oh,
he
yeah,
just
he did.
graduated.
He did
Yeah.
last
No, not you.
I was like, Jesus, man.
No. Yeah, you just like what? Just a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
You're 22, right?
That's October.
You're a bit behind.
The main part
but,
of
we're not going to
story
judge.
is you at the church.
Yeah, I hit a foul ball
Hitting a
off
foul
of one of your
ball.
pitches.
It's a beautiful pitch, by the way.
Probably.
hits a foul ball.
I dipped my hands more than likely.
And it hits the corner of his windshield.
Yeah.
We didn't know what it hit at first. We knew it just hit the car.
No, I knew it hit the
And
car.
we walked down, and he has a spider web on the corner of his windshield,
Of
which
glass.
he then lies to his father, says he's driving to Platte City, and the vehicle in front of him kicks a rock into his windshield.
Hits it right in the top corner of the
Which,
windshield.
had you been honest to him in the first place, it wasn't anybody's fault.
Well, it was my
wouldn't
fault
have
because I
been
hit
mad.
the ball.
Nothing. But you just came to terms with
I'm
it.
a lying piece of shit.
That's just like when you told your parents your cat died. You ran over your cat just to soften the blow of one of the other stories you had to tell them.
That was a joke I made.
No. You
I
had
didn't
to
run
tell
over
them
my cat.
something. I know.
Oh, yeah! I ran
What
over
did you tell
Tazzy,
him?
guys.
What?
And they were just like, oh. And then what'd you actually tell
I
him?
think it was that.
No. You softened the blow with that, and then you told them something else. I can't remember what it was.
It
though.
had to do with something with the
probably was
car.
the windshield.
No, it was a speeding ticket. It was a speeding ticket I got with you.
He says he kills his cat.
My cat
With his
Tazzy.
car.
My deeply loved
How'd you
cat.
kill it? So you ran it over?
I ran
He
over
said
my
he ran
cat
it over.
Tazzy. She's black. I can't see her at night. She's black. It's just
Why
the
didn't
way
she
it
get up
is.
and move?
Because I didn't actually run her over.
I ran over my pet chihuahua.
This is the part we need to talk about. after I.
Oh yeah, go.
I didn't actually kill my cat.
Yeah,
My
he
cat
did.
is still alive.
Oh.
I was petting her
He
tonight.
lied to them to soften the blow about his ticket.
Oh,
I got
Yeah.
a $110 ticket for speeding on 40, or what was it?
45.
It wasn't 45. It was the other one. 71. Was it 7? No, it was 171. It was the one from Plant City to Weston. JJ. No, it wasn't JJ.
72.
72. So I was speeding. I was going like 65 and a 55.
Yeah.
And they pulled me over. So I got like a $110 ticket, whatever.
Which is the next story. We get pulled over.
It's
a
the now.
lot.
Yeah, we get every time I'm with Quentin when I was younger.
And you're driving.
Yeah, I had to be driving. Though the first time I got pulled over, it wasn't with you. It was with Gavin, junior year.
Well, you got pulled over with me by Nancy as you were about to pull into
Twice.
Goodlet Circle.
Yeah.
And then we got pulled over.
That was my
for
first ticket.
Vandalizing vehicles. So called.
Which we didn't do.
No.
Yeah.
And
That was my first ticket, though, with
there was
Nancy. That
another
was the
one.
first actual problem. But, yeah, I told my parents I killed my cat to soften the blow of our car insurance going up.
And they were fine.
Because I got a ticket for speeding. That's where I was when I was 19 or 18, whichever one. Doesn't matter.
oh, jeez.
And I would do the same thing today if my car insurance was attached to my parents. But it's just me, so I have to deal with all the stupid shit I do. I have to deal with, rear-ending a girl in the snow when I'm a little bit drunk. It didn't
and
matter.
bouncing someone else's face off the dash.
Yeah, it didn't matter that I, had been drinking before. I wasn't drunk.
The lady didn't know.
I wasn't
That's all that
drunk
matters.
on the show. Like, I hugged the lady because I was drunk. But I didn't.
I didn't hurt anyone. No
Her
one
car was fine. She had a Dodge. It wasn't an Avenger. It was a newer Dodge car. But man,
Charger.
no, it was the hatchback kind of.
It better not be a Challenger.
It wasn't a Challenger.
That's my favorite.
But it was a nice car, which is what I'm getting to. But it was like in the middle of Broadway Street in downtown Kansas City. None of it made sense. Like, there should have been cops there. Because I'm pretty sure she and I were talking for like 5 minutes. And we were just like in the middle of traffic. And I couldn't even close my door.
Fuck it.
It was so fucked up. But yeah, that was super weird. Anyway, that never happened. But yeah, fuck cars, man. Cars are stupid. I hate cars. They're the worst.
Alright, so next story.
Stop it.
Oh, just to describe the time we got pulled over for vandalizing cars.
Go pee real quick.
It was part car dealership and part batting cage, part bar out in Beverly.
Okay.
And
Batting cage.
yeah, they had a bar. They had like one little.
I don't
corner
remember this. I
that
don't
they
remember this
sold
ever.
cars.
I don't remember this ever happening. But go on.
Well, shit, you might have still been in California.
bar.
Yeah, car bar.
Martin's Car Bar.
But it's closed now.
Okay.
But
Why?
Hell, I don't know. Probably weren't making enough money. It's in the middle of nowhere.
We're just gonna start selling cars here.
Yeah, they had a whole fucking car lot. They had just a bar area where you could get dinner, drink, whatever. And they had batting cages and an arcade in the back.
What the?
It was awesome. I mean, Aaron and I frequently went there. But
Car bar.
we were the last ones to pull out of the batting cages. I think we were the only ones there that night. And a rookie cop pulls us over damn near before we even got out of the parking lot. And we're like, okay, what did we do? And he's like, well, apparently there's been a lot of vandalism of cars in this car lot recently. And he's like, I'm just wanting to make sure that you guys aren't, wanted for anything, have any warrants or whatever. The biggest crack of shit I've ever seen. Total waste of 25 minutes of my life. But, hey, whatever. I guess the rookie cop has to do what he's got to do.
He's got to pop his cherry somehow, right?
Yeah.
Through
All right, guys.
you don't
Sorry
flush
about that.
anything except shit.
So we're gonna continue with the Cassie story. Sorry, like somehow it cut out, probably because we've lasted 2 hours and 14 minutes, and
This is a goddamn podcast.
Aaron and Quentin are pretty drunk right now, and I'm just trying to control the mayhem. Please continue with the story, and I will just splice it in at the very end. Continue.
What is this fucking?
I like talking a lot because my voice sounds really good because I control
Your
myself.
voice does sound good.
Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah, Quentin, keep talking about Cassie's house.
Well, we left off at the tilt. I drank the full tilt.
You drank a tilt. What flavor was it? Do you remember?
I have no idea, but I do know it was a green can.
Was it raspberry?
I have no
okay,
idea.
so it was probably watermelon. It was a watermelon tilt. Yeah, I remember now. It was a watermelon tilt.
Well,
those words melded together
pretty
sound
much
familiar.
tasted like
it was
shit.
watermelon tilt. No,
But
it was
it was
like
alright.
40% alcohol.
So we decided we were gonna move the party to Cassie's house.
Yep, naturally.
Of course. That's usually
how
what
it
happens.
usually used to happen.
See, they say of course, but it was my first
I'm
time.
pretty sure this was still while Cassie was in high school.
No.
So a year after.
No. She was in college, but she was back for some. It was
Okay,
cold
so
again.
so it was winter break. She was back
Yeah, it was
in town.
cold as shit again.
Okay.
But
Keep it up.
so we go, and I remember Logan was there.
Yep. Logie.
You, Corey, Logan.
Yep.
I want to say McCaffrey was there.
You might be right, but I'm pretty
I have
sure
a
he
feeling
was probably in California.
I have a feeling he would have been punching me more.
Yeah.
He damn
It
near
might have
took
been
me out on a
Tim.
football
Tim might have
field.
been around.
No, it wasn't Tim.
Okay.
It might have been Matt. But
Okay, well,
either
it probably
way,
wasn't McCaffrey. It was probably like Caleb Collier or somebody else resembling McCaffrey.
it might have just been Logan, and it was his pipe.
Probably, yeah.
Either way.
Might have just. I'm pretty sure it was just like 5 or 6 of us down there in the
Not even
in the
that.
basement.
But
It
yeah.
wasn't really a party. It was just more of a gathering,
Yeah, we
like a
just
juggalo
kinda
gathering.
Yeah.
hovered
Speak
over
of the
it.
match.
Juggalathering. Yeah.
Talk about current events.
Anyway, I don't smoke pot.
Nope. You don't do that. You have not done that
I have
for
done
years.
it a handful of times
Yep.
in my life.
Long time
I do not per se
Like
like
it?
Yeah. We're on the
Because the
same
paranoia?
boat,
Is
buddy.
it the
Totally.
paranoia?
It's not the paranoia. It's the, and I know that it kind of slows things down for you and shit like that. But I don't like having total control of myself.
We're in the same
Which-
goddamn boat.
You don't like it?
No,
you
no,
don't
no.
like it. You dislike having.
I dislike not having total
Yeah.
control.
But that's what you don't have with. That's what you
You
have.
see, I knew
We're
you
in
were
the
gonna
same
say
boat.
that. I knew you were gonna say that.
Because
I don't
alcohol is a
know.
lot more intense, like sense of like.
yeah,
not
but
having control.
alcohol is also kind of like we've been doing it since we were kids.
You've also been
basically.
smoking weed since you were kids.
Not really.
No.
Not a whole
See,
lot.
I've probably done it
Not
as
like
much as
you.
Aaron.
Like Quentin and I. We've been drinking more than we've been smoking.
Handful of times
Yeah.
with
Maybe.
weed, and that's about it. Either way,
Especially in high school years.
that was a good night. I was already on a tilt. And Logan had some resin build up in his pipe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all it takes.
Old dirty res.
All dirty res. And he's like, hey, why don't you go ahead and finish this? And I was like, you bet your ass I will.
Old 19-year-old Quentin.
Yeah, not even.
Maybe 18-year-old. Yeah, you were a kid, man.
If even that, I might have been 17.
Who cares? You're hanging out with old Aaron.
Yeah, either way. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Sure. And about the second hit I took off of that resin, I passed out on Cassie's
Quentin smoked
bed.
resin. I've never smoked resin. I have too many.
It was a large ball of. I mean, he was scraping.
It was a
that thing.
gross amount of resin. Yeah.
It was unhealthy.
So
Either way.
So you, what happened to you afterwards?
After that, I pass out on Cassie's bed. I'm woken up by Aaron saying, "Hey, Quentin, we're leaving." I didn't find the dicks till the next day.
No.
Uh-oh.
So, I'm like, we're leaving. I sit up really fast. I've never been in Cassie's house. Keep that in mind. I run through her house like I knew it like the back of my hand. Run through it. Run out the front
Back
door.
of your knee.
I'm in the back of Aaron's car in just a split second.
And you
I'm
live
laying down.
like not even 5 seconds away.
Yeah, well, yeah, I was, 2 blocks up the street?
Exactly, yeah.
But yet we still went back to your house?
But what was funny is, you found out the dick things that I.
Well, I was just surprised I navigated my way through Cassie's house, which I had never been in. So I run back to Aaron's car, I pass out, I lay in the back seat, and I'm like, where are we going? And so Corey drives us in Aaron's car to Aaron's house.
Did he?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad you remember this.
Yeah, I just woke up from being passed
You
out.
had barely been awake for 2 hours.
30 seconds after the pass out. But we stay at Aaron's house. I wake up the next day, I have a gold dick on the back of my elbow in crayon. And a black dick on my jeans in crayon. Which Aaron so politely put on
They were
me.
on the back of your jeans.
No. Right here on the side
I thought
of
I
my
put
knee.
it. Yeah, okay. So I thought I put it on the back of your jeans.
They were well hidden.
My
I
thought-
didn't find the gold dick for a while.
My thought process was, everybody's so used to getting dicks written on their face. At a normal party, like mirrors are everywhere. You know what mirrors don't show? Backside of your thigh.
Your elbow pussy.
Yeah, your L pussy. He's never gonna find out.
I found
And you found
in
out.
crayon.
The day after.
And I found out shortly after that Aaron did it,
Of course I did. Because you wouldn't wake up. It was fun.
which was fun. Yeah.
Okay, so
the dick thought.
yeah, it's got to be what we're gonna end on is the drunken penis thoughts.
Keep in mind this did.
You write really well, man.
Thank you.
Those are some good fucking letters.
Thank you.
Seen this?
I also write big, so
Good
it's kind of easy to.
That's like what everybody wishes their doctor wrote, like,
That was also
so they can
quickly
know what
written.
they're gonna get, like prescription wise.
Super drunk badminton.
Either way,
It's perfect. No, okay. So drunken penis thoughts. Okay, so
also
the
consumed
drunken
alcohol.
Listen, the drunk. Yeah, of course. The
Drunken.
Duh. This is the Beer and Friendship Show. The only thing we ever do is consume alcohol. So, therefore, the only stories that ever come from the show have to do with alcohol. Drunken penis thoughts.
We went to Price Chopper to get your mom
Price
a
Chopper to
Pepsi.
get some alcohol in Platte City.
And your mom a Pepsi.
Yeah, well, duh. Gotta get my mom a Pepsi.
We always went to Price Chopper. Quick Trip or Trex just wasn't good enough, and they had hotter cashiers at Price Chopper.
Yeah, because we were
I licked a
18.
butthole of a girl who worked at Price Chopper.
Really?
Yeah.
Who was it?
See, I'm into that.
Rachel?
Aaron calls
Rachel
me gross
Sinney?
every time I say that, but I'm into that. I'm fine with it.
White girl.
Was she a white girl? Yes, Rachel Sinney. She's super hot.
See, I'm into that shit. He calls me gross every time I say it.
Can you find her on Facebook? If you can find her on Facebook, I'll tell you if it's her. All right, go on. Okay, so you went to Price Chopper?
We'd get beer at Price Chopper because I was 21.
It's a
and he
ridiculous
was like
thought
18.
now. Yeah, I couldn't even go in because they'd ask
But
for my
they
ID
like
too.
in most places they would have checked his ID, which I never even thought about at the time. But Price Chopper just doesn't give a fuck. Like,
Well,
I'm
probably
obviously
a bunch
with
of
this
18-year-old
person.
cashiers.
Yeah, I guess. But, like, it's kind of...
Either way, my drunken mind is turning.
It's like a thing you do,
And for some reason, the human anatomy popped into my head.
Oh yeah, that's her.
That's her! Do it!
Yeah, that was nothing. That was easy as fuck.
She's married now, apparently. Her name's Rachel Robertson. Gross. Alright, well, we're done with Rachel Senni.
All right. Anyway,
So long, Chicolita.
just one of the many.
You're a beautiful person. Just keep going
Just
on
one of the
doing
hundreds.
it. Quentin?
Literally hundreds.
Um,
Go on.
so when I presented this thought,
Literally hundreds of buttholes.
okay.
That's
When
it.
I presented this thought to Aaron, he was kind of flabbergasted by the idea, and he
What was
thought
the thought?
I might be onto something. But now that we are, in a sober moment, we kind of realized that we were being ridiculous. But halfway to Price Chopper, I asked Aaron, "Do you think that?" Okay, John.
Listen.
Listen.
You're gonna give me the philosophy like you gave him.
Hey, you learn a lot hanging out with me for so long. This is what he's got. This is
When
his
you have a
philosophy.
boner, first of all, are you circumcised?
This is my
Yes, I am
Plato.
circumcised.
This is Plato to my Socrates.
Yes,
learning a lot.
I am circumcised. If any of our fans have ever wondered.
Fans.
You're welcome, fans. Now you know about it.
Fans, yeah, we don't have any.
Oh, good
listeners.
stuff, John.
Try.
Keep it up.
Okay. When you do get a hard on, is your skin not stretched to its full potential?
Does my skin not stretch to its full potential?
Yes. To where there's basically no extra skin left, like uncircumcised
On your
people.
pee-pee, not your whole body.
Yeah.
I'm like the whole body. I'm like, I don't.
Like, I'm completely stretched. I have a huge, an entire body erection.
I think
blood
my
is
dick
everywhere.
stretches out to its full potential. Yes.
Okay, now, I don't know why my drunken mind thought of this, but think of it this way. If you weren't circumcised,
If I weren't circumcised,
you'd have a little extra skin,
naturally,
okay? Do you think your dick could actually be any larger
no,
because of the extra
No.
skin?
no,
How so?
because that's
Because your full on stretched skin would, no matter what, suppress whatever extra growth you could have due to the circumcision.
it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that
Suppress.
I understand that.
it's only a limited amount of skin. It's not gonna push back. It's not gonna pull it back.
Some
It's a limited
motherfuckers have
amount
a
of
whole
tissue.
goddamn turtle shell over their
The
shit.
problem is tissue. That's what matters here.
The tissue is fully stretched. I'm sure the human penis still goes back into the body.
Yeah,
Male
well, yeah,
penis.
duh.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you had that little bit of extra skin, do you think it could be that little bit extra longer? Since your skin is not withholding the possibilities.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
See?
Okay.
I get
don't
that. I get
know.
that. The more you explain this, the more I think that I told you at one point that my mom told me, yeah, your doctor that gave you the circumcision just didn't cut off enough skin. Because that's what my mom told me at one point. I'm pretty sure I've told you that before. Long time ago.
I don't remember that, but that's gross.
He's just like, yeah, my mom's like, yeah, he just didn't cut off enough. Cool. So you got an average 6.
No.
And that's what I got. Average 6. Thicker than a railroad pipe, though. Right? Give it up. Give it up for Aaron Naylor, everybody. Dick,
All right,
dick thicker than a rhino horn.
So
Thicker than that, Mike.
we've
Jesus, no.
About half.
It's like a summer sausage.
So we've reached.
That's a Johnsonville.
So we've reached the end of this episode 50.
this saga.
Just
The
ponder
Halloween
on
edition.
That thought, people.
The Halloween
Please.
edition. But
Once
yeah,
I'm
we,
sober again,
you-
I'm sure
you learned
I'll
a lot.
realize it's being ridiculous.
You learned a lot. We laughed a lot.
we learned, laughed. We
We didn't
you
even
know
share half the story.
you know what I want to do is I'd like to listen to Josh Groban for a second. Can we
Groban.
pray real quick? Just grab here's
Let's
hand.
pray. Let's pray real quick.
Can we? Okay, so thank you, Josh Groban,
You have to close your eyes.
for all you've done in the music industry, including starring in various movies,
Beautiful voice.
such as whichever one Steve Carell was in 3 years ago. Thank you for being the shitty boyfriend in that movie. You made Emma Stone look great. Nope, stop it. He's trying to act now, guys, and he did a great job. The only time I've seen him act is when he's a complete asshole, which really throws me off from his discography, which I own and cherish.
He does own.
I wrap it every night in Christmas
Twine.
wrapping, just so I can open it every
I
morning.
feel like I'm in the Scottish yard right
Just
now.
so I can open it every morning, and experience the greatness that Josh Groban leaves behind with his beautiful voice.
He's not dead now.
No, he's not dead, but it doesn't matter. The things he's done for singing are immense. I mean, just listen to it. Just stand on mountains.
Beautiful.
You raise me up, so I.
This isn't his only good song either.
All right, come on.
Okay,
This
so
isn't
a
his
prayer to Josh Groban is the title of the new of the
This
channel
podcast.
number 50. A prayer to Josh Groban, and if it's not that, then I will quit. The pod.
If I can
Don't let go.
I have to
Don't
write
let
it
go.
down.
Nope, nope.
If I don't write it,
will remember it.
no, I
A
won't.
prayer to Josh Groban. All you have to do is listen to the last 5 minutes of the episode, because I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep fucking going. Oh man, you hear this shit? Jesus Christ!
You swear to
This man is amazing. Okay, so all I want to pray to, honestly, is John Goodman's well-being, because I want to see a Big Lebowski reunion. I want to see an Oh Brother Where Art Thou sequel. Even though he was killed in that movie, it doesn't matter. It's unimportant. I would love to see him come back as Dan from Roseanne, just so he can say, "Hey, I'm Dan from Roseanne," and that's it, because it rhymes and it's kind of cute. So,
Sorry.
you raise me up.
Oh,
Nope, don't.
I
do it.
have 3.
We're not done. We're not.
I have 3 started again.
Okay, please. No, hey, go to You Are Loved. Go to Josh Groban, You Are Loved. Go to Josh Groban, You Are Loved. This is a request from the guest.
Like I said, it's not his only good song.
He's got 1,000 good songs.
It's not his only good song. You play it anywhere, the girls are gonna go crazy.
The pussy's gonna be,
John.
flowing like
John, you play this
like
you play
a
this
dam in
at a
New
bar.
Orleans. Man, can't even talk while this is introing. It's gonna be tough. I realized the whole time I've been talking, my eyes have been closed. And you guys just
Might have for the most part.
You guys look that much full of life.
Might have for the
All
most
right.
part.
Guess why?
Why?
I've been praying.
You need to pray for us.
No, I know. You hear this shit? No, shut the fuck up.
Actually, I had a serious moment after the very end of this all, but
Don't give up.
All right. Do you have any plugs, Quentin, or anything?
Yeah, come to his new house in Gladstone. No, we're gonna live. We're listening.
Okay, it's fine. Can you? Do you have anything that
Do
you?
I?
Continue
Okay,
your
I have.
prayer.
I'm gonna be in. When's this gonna be out? Like 2 weeks?
Bless us.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Okay, so I'll be at yeah, I've done. I think it is last week, but I'll be in St. Louis the 28th.
Okay.
So come see me. Don't do that.
All right.
It's gonna be at a coffee shop. Who cares?
You could just hire me.
Everybody wants to be loved.
So at the very last moment, I would like to say there's one thing I like to say. So
'Cause you are loved.
I think that's basically all I want to say. I want to say you guys are loved. I want to say thank you so much, Quentin, for being on our podcast.
Thank
Thank
you,
you for
Quentin.
having me.
Um,
It was fun.
let's have.
Let's
it was
make
fun.
it number 100.
Yeah.
Let's hope that I'm back on before then.
Alright.
But
Will be.
okay. I was gonna say it might take a while, but
You'll be back in like 10 or 9 episodes. Who
Alright,
cares? Fuck it.
I guess we'll see you guys in episode 51. All right. Bye, guys.
Area 51.
Was there a black baby? Did I just see a black baby?
Doesn't fucking
yes,
matter.
I saw poor African children and
And
the poor Chinese children workers. But they're happy. This isn't even that one song I was telling you about, Aaron.
You're right. I remember the
It's
video
that
too.
sad
I don't even know what it
fucking
is.
heaven song.
I honestly don't know what it is.
Ugh.
Because we would just sit in your car and listen to it.
Oh, I know.